Hey everybody, have you heard about the Drunken Peasants Patreon? It helps support the show while getting you some cool perks. Check it out! For $1 per month, you get to use our exclusive fan chat that appears at the bottom of the screen on every episode. For $5 per month, you get 2 new private shows, including Actual Mania, as well as our back catalog of private shows, plus all lower tier perks. For $10 per month, you get all of our monthly video content. This includes multiple post shows, our monthly reviews, our back catalog of all that content, plus all lower tier perks. For $15 per month, your name will appear in the ending credits of each DP episode, plus all lower tier perks. For $25 per month, you get to take part in our monthly booking committee hangout to help us book our Patreon content for that month, plus all lower tier perks. For $33 per month, you get an exclusive piece of DP merch each month, plus all lower tier perks. For $50 per month, you appear in the opening credits for each DP episode, plus all lower tier perks. For $100 per month, you get to join us as a guest on an episode of the Drunken Peasants podcast. Plus, you guessed it, all lower tier perks. Visit patreon.com/DP now to become a patron of the Drunken Peasants podcast.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
I gotta get a witness.
No! Say, man, you got a joint? No, not on me, man.
I don't have facts to back this up.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
That's true. Sometimes I cry.
Oh!
Lick my butthole, he laughed.
From the strangest corners of the internet, here to bring you opinions of the world from an altered perspective. Here are your hosts, the Drunken Peasants.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Drunken Peasants podcast. This is episode 1323. Doing it live. Once again, 1323. Back again. We got Jeff Holiday. What's going on, Jeff?
Amazing. What's going on? I bought a spear.
A spear?
Yeah, I bought a spear. It's super cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it a spear of destiny?
No, it's a fucking spear, dude. Here.
It's a spear. All right. Let's see the spear. I'm interested.
The fucking spear, dude.
Could you
It's a real spear.
Yeah, could you throw it into like a piece of wood and it would stick into it?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's made by cold steel, so it's not like, this like hand forged badass fucking thing, but like it's a fucking spear. A big fucking spear. Look how fucking
Yeah. It's quite the sight to behold. I will say that.
Yeah. I'm very excited about my purchase. I just wanted to share.
That's cool. I have a few things I'm wanting to share here that I think are going to be pretty exciting to everyone. So as you guys know, we've been making the pre-show available on the audio-only platforms out there. Just use your favorite podcast app and search Drunken Peasants. You'll find it there. It's there on its own, so it's there just to click on. You don't have to search for it anymore. So that's out there. And then also premiering tonight at midnight Pacific Daylight Time. Technically, tomorrow, we are going to be premiering another piece of exclusive content over there.
Exciting.
It's very exciting because episode 1 is going to automatically post live at midnight Pacific time. It is going to be a new show. It's a 30-minute mini podcast that we're going to start producing every month called Word Vomit, hosted by Billy the Fridge. He will be doing a 30-minute word vomit on various topics that you can listen to him talk about in this new show that we're putting out there for free on the audio-only versions of the RSS feed. So if you sign up to, if you follow us on any audio podcast platform, you can find us there. Word Vomit will be there. The pre-show that me and Jeff just recorded is about to be released in a couple minutes here. So that's going to be there. And then tonight's episode will come up eventually too.
Yeah, like I was telling you in the pre-show, we talk about all the dirty things in the pre-show, by the way. Like all the stuff with it's too hot for YouTube. So make sure you check out the pre-show.
Yeah.
I have a Billy the Fridge addiction. So having word vomit in my life is going to help ease the withdrawals I get when I just don't have enough Billy in my life.
So, yeah, and I'm putting this out there just so everyone understands. The audio version of Word Vomit is going to be free. You just have to listen to it on our audio feed, which you can get through Apple Podcasts or Spotify or Podcast Addict, any of those apps out there. You can get it there. If you want to see the video version of it, become a $10 patron through our Patreon, and it's going to be posted there at the same time, the video version of it.
Hell yeah.
So check that out.
Amazing.
Yeah. And the pre-show that we had, we talked about comic books.
Yeah. No, I was mentioning how those first 2 episodes of
X-Men 97.
X-Men 97 just came out, and how much I fucking love them. And then me and Ben got into this geek conversation where I didn't want to stop talking about
That's why we're a little bit late coming on live.
We literally were late doing this show because we were very excited geeking out about fucking comic books together. So, yeah.
Yeah, so you'll be able to check that out. Actually, it's so crazy how quick it is because it's being published in just a few minutes here. The pre-show will go up, and then you can listen to that, and then just wait until midnight, my time, our time, Pacific time in the U.S., and Word Vomit will premiere.
Here's
and we're
6 to send Jared into a lava pit.
Oh, we're gonna get into that in just a second here. We just got to do our usual, But yeah.
No, please go ahead. Keep going.
No, please.
I was gonna say, like, there's this weird fucking thing that's been happening this past week and a half. It's been disorienting for me because I've been sick like for days. I only started feeling better like yesterday. But all of these like weird ghosts from the past, or like older YouTubers that were never really that relevant, or just like old beefs between YouTubers, all of a sudden like sprang up, right? So like we're going to be dealing with some of them tonight. Is Jared completing his cycle, Rev and GMan going to war, apparently Lord of Patriarchy, aka War Corpse, like randomly mentioned me, like of all fucking people. Like what is this kind of shit? Is all the like is all the like people trying desperately to resuscitate Gamergate into Gamergate 2, like making everybody super nostalgic or something?
I have no idea. I have avoided Gamergate 2 at all costs.
Me too. Not interested.
No, not at all.
Yeah,
no, thank you.
I wasn't into Gamergate 1. I'm not gonna get sucked into Gamergate 2. Fuck that.
No. But we do have to talk about how Jared completed the cycle. As long as I've been following Jared, he's been on this same cycle continuously, where he starts a channel, he starts getting a little bit of traction. Maybe he gets monetized. Maybe he starts getting a little bit of views. Maybe someone buys him some subscribers. And then he goes crazy, breaks a bunch of rules. He either doxes people or plays porn or whatever, gets a strike on his channel, and then he quits and starts up a whole new channel. Sometimes between quitting and starting a new channel, he'll go to Rumble or another BitChute, something like that, and then he'll come back to YouTube. But it's the same way every time.
YouTube is for cucks. I'm going to Rumble, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying, bro? So here you have it. We're gonna play the antagonism intro, and then we'll show you the latest completion of the Jared cycle.
Let's go.
Please like the stream.
Wow.
I should turn off the goddamn internet.
Oh, don't touch me. Don't touch me. TP, are they going to touch me?
All right. Here it is. So Jared released this video. And in the title of the video, he put the address that I used to counter notify his false DMCAs, which you're not supposed to leak that info. It's part of a legal counter notification to a legal claim, which is what a DMCA is. So he filed false DMCAs, which, by the way, that also just fell off today. The false DMCA that that he gave me, but also
he doesn't have any money to pursue litigation anyway. So whatever, yeah.
So he posted this video a couple days ago. Listen to what he says here and how confident he is. This is a quick 15-second video.
How's it going, Ben? So this is a little trick one of your degenerate friends taught me with the title. Anyways, bro, you have a lovely day, and just know that I will make your life a living hell for the rest of your life.
Now, by the way, I just want to point out, Jared believes that there's some sort of exploit where if you put an address in the title of a video, it can't get taken down. And you know what? He might be right, actually. I think because I've seen this happen with other videos, and I'll see what I can do about getting it removed. But I do think it's interesting because there's no one you can actually tell at YouTube that this is a problem. It's all weird AI.
Yeah, I mean, if you persist hard enough, sometimes you can get somebody to kind of at least glance at it. But notice how absolutely, like, so totally not bothered he is right now. How he's not mad at all.
He's very mad. Well, here's the thing.
Pure confidence, Jared.
Here's the thing. He did 9 things on his channel where he posted that address. If it wasn't on his community tab, it was in the the pinned comment section of his latest videos or whatever. And he, I would do the necessary privacy report and it would get taken down. Very slowly, by the way. YouTube is so slow. They don't really care about this stuff. So, so I guess eventually, shortly after this video came out, they gave him a strike and took away his monetization. Okay?
Okay. Oh, so that's why. So that's why he's doing the cycle now, is because his own actions got his monetization taken away.
Yeah, and normally all Jared needs is one strike, and he'll abandon the channel and go do something else, which is crazy because I've had one strike before in the past. If you just give up and walk away, I mean that's just more of a testament to Jared's stupidity.
I've had 2 strikes at the same time on a channel once. That was pretty spooky. I did have a period of 3 days where my main channel actually got flagged into oblivion. Something like 5 or 6 fucking strikes. But within 3 or 4 days, all of them got removed, and then I was back to business.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah,
that was a long time ago when it was really easy to abuse that kind of shit,
Yeah. It was really easy to abuse it. Here's the first video on Jared's new channel.
What's going on, guys?
Jared always finds victory in defeat. He needs he's so unaware of the reality of the situation that he'll find a way to trick himself in his own mind to find a way that he's the winner here overall.
Oh yeah. Oh, somebody asked if that was the Kekistani Super Soldier Jeff Holiday. Shadowlay, my little Kekarinos. How you doing?
It's Jared Genesis here. So welcome to my new channel. So yeah, I got demonetized. I just didn't say anything for doxing, so I needed to make a new channel. I was just curious to see how long that one would last. And I have to say, man, I think that was a new record for the Genesis. Pardon me. It's like 160 videos. I don't know if I ever had a channel that lasted quite that long.
That's because you have even your older channels that lasted longer. You had more shit going on in your life back then, and now you don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing to Jared's life except for literally just this. This room, this terrible, shitty, gross, disgusting room with his shitty, stupid posters and his shitty YouTube account.
Yep.
That's it.
Probably, but I would say like a long time ago. Anyways, guys, we're back at it. Jared Genesis, we're just going to keep it that, the whole fitness stuff, maybe later on. But right now, we're just doing the gaming and, the reactions and what have you. So
the fitness stuff, he'll get to that eventually.
He's got all the time in the world. All the time in the world, man. He can get back to doing fitness anytime. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, bro?
For doxing, so I accidentally skipped channel. So I was just curious to see how long that one would last. And I have to say, man, I think that was a new record for the Genesis. Pardon me. It's like 160 videos. I don't know if I ever had a channel that lasted quite that long. Probably, but
Jared
I would say
had
like
0 ads playing on his channel. He can't get demonetized when he wasn't monetized in the first place. He
that's
true. And was denied and went scorched earth on his channel.
Well, he was partnered.
Such a win.
He was partnered though, so he was able to get super chats and he was able to take memberships. I'm pretty sure, right? Wasn't he partnered?
I don't think so. Was he able to do memberships? Was he really?
I thought maybe he was, but maybe I'm wrong.
A long time ago. Anyways, guys, we're back at it. Jared Genesis, we're just going to keep it that, the whole fitness stuff, maybe later on. But right now, we're just doing the gaming and, the reactions and what have you. So I hope you guys enjoy my future content. By the way, I still do have that old channel. It just has 1 strike, so I can still troll on it later on if I want to. But yeah, let's just say that channel has some very, very important information that you should go check out. And I have it in my featured list on here. So go check it out, guys.
Do you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying, bro?
Gotcha, Benny boy. Anyway.
Gotcha, Benny boy. He got me.
He just called you a baby boy. The disrespect he just put on you, Ben. The disrespect. Incredible.
It's enough loser talk. I just wanted to...
Every time you talk, it's loser talk. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I'm moving on from all that shit. I have nothing else to talk about with my loser trolls and, people like that who are just desperate for clout. I'm just focusing on having fun and making money, so...
Well, how are you going to make money?
I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. What the fuck? And also, what's so weird about I'm just gonna leave that all behind, bro. You're literally shutting down your longest running channel because of this. You're not leaving it behind, you dipshit. That's what this whole thing is about.
Right.
You made this happen. Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna have to get the ball rolling again and get those 3,000 watch hours. But I know
that's not gonna happen, and you're not gonna get I think it's 500 subscribers now, maybe 1,000. I don't know, but he's not gonna get that without someone paying for it again. And
I really, really, really doubt that he was making any ad revenue off that other channel. He did not have the views to make good ad revenue, but at the very least, he maybe could have solicited super chats, maybe channel membership.
There's a few people who aren't trolls that genuinely like him. He always finds a way.
That's very disturbing to me. I don't like anything about that at all.
Yeah.
I was gonna say we need some sort of investigative body to go through and ascertain who is a legitimate Jared Genesis fan and then put them on a fucking list. But that might be a bit far.
Won't be hard because I have a bigger following now. So to my trolls, enjoy the pennies you make from re-uploading my videos. I know you're barely making anything. It actually helps me more than it helps you.
That's not true, dude. This is massive cope from
Fun
you.
Fact. Before he nuked his channel, Jared threatened to dox me next.
Yeah.
However, I received no takedown notifications from him. Fair use for the win.
What I'll say is that I've made so much more money off of Jared than Jared could ever dream to make off of me.
Oh, sure.
I mean, I made like $350 in one stream just to call his dad. I did. Actually, you know what? No. My
fucking stream.
My goal was $350, but that stream made like $500 because everyone wanted me to call Jared's dad.
Yeah. And well, I mean, you know, like if Jared's using his dad's internet to try and like dox you and shit, it's fair. So I think I said that before, yeah.
Yeah, and then I also I was selling I still am selling the T-shirt with him as the clown on it.
You should bring that up. You should put that on when we're talking about this. You know, be a proper YouTuber. Show us the shirt.
I don't have it queued up right away. Let me see. Here it is. Here it is.
Disappointed.
I've sold a couple of these.
Have you?
Yeah.
I totally want one. I'm just po.
Well, it's funny you mention that. There's the Afterpay option where you can make 4 payments of $5.69.
Shut the fuck up! Really?
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah. They charge you they charge you once a week for it, and you make it in payments.
My trolling Jared swag on credit. All right. Fuck it.
There's no interest for it if you do it in like a certain amount of payments.
Like you're saving money, really.
I've used Afterpay before.
I have too. Yeah. I just think it's really funny using Afterpay to get a Jared shirt. That's fucking
it's not funny to me.
Fair.
Because it gives me, you know, basically gives me clout, you know.
It gives. Listen to him cope so hard. Well, I know they don't make any real money off me, and like it gives me clout.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Nice. Goldie FX, can't believe I've been supporting you sickos for 2 years now. What am I doing with my life?
Thank you.
All the right things. Yeah, all the right things. You've been channel member for 2 years. You are making good decisions in your life. I will reaffirm all of your bad behavior.
More people can learn about me when you share my videos, so thank you for that. I like
how now he's pretending that he likes it when we watch his videos, because you know he doesn't.
That's why he's doxing you, is because he loves it.
Right.
It's great. Yeah, it's super cool.
But anyways, enough loser talk.
You just said that earlier.
I'll just say this, guys, and I'll shut up about it.
You're not going to.
Unfortunately, with some people, you can't just block and ignore. When you shine a light on a cockroach, you know, what do? They scatter.
Yeah, you should know your room is full of them.
These people are cowards. You know,
it's true.
So much more off of Jared and Stuggies than they ever have off you. You're monetizing your haters, bud.
Monetizing my haters, bud.
They act big and tough until, you know, information is revealed about them. Then they're cowardly little fucking field mice, you know. Field mice. Why did I even say that? They're rats. Been reading too many nursery rhymes or something, but...
What, are you volunteering at the daycare center, Jared?
That's what I was about to ask. Like, Jesus Christ. No, don't be reading nursery rhymes to anybody right now, Jared.
You guys know what I'm trying to say. You know, these motherfuckers out here that try to act big and bad, they're not. They're cowards. And when you shine a light on them...
You're the coward. You won't actually directly engage with anybody.
True.
They scatter. I've seen it happen time and time again. And law enforcement did nothing to help me, so I have to take the matter in my own hands. Legally, of course. The information that I shared was all legal information, so...
You were suggesting that people use the address to, like, harass me or possibly find me and do harm to me. That's not legal. That's literal harassment.
Yeah, that is actual harassment. The act of... Trust me, if anybody knows the legality of doxing, it's your boy Jeff Holiday over here. The act of procuring somebody's private information is actually not illegal. At least in the United States, it should be. I don't know how you would actually like go about putting on protections on how to, you know, because there's like something to be said for if you're like doing investigative journalism and it's a matter of public record and the public interest, blah blah blah.
passed in September 2023. The Texas Unlawful Disclosure of Residence Address or Telephone Number Law criminalizes doxing.
Yeah, that is illegal in Texas.
In Texas, okay. I know there's no federal law against it, at least. But like, there's a lot of people, just regular citizens, who are just like living their lives. A lot of trans people that got like harassed all to hell because of stupid internet bullshit. So I don't know.
I would say, okay, but there is a difference between simply releasing the information and then being like, here's the information, do with it what you will.
Broadcasting it in a matter by means to try and menace. Yeah, but then you have to prove intent, which sometimes you can, but it also comes down to like opinions and shit. I don't know. It sounds like a big mess. Big mess.
You know, these people can threaten me all they.
This is my absolutely crazy opinion. Maybe people should just not dox. Would probably be a good idea.
I know I didn't do anything illegal, but I'm not going to risk getting any more strikes on this channel, so all the trolling I'm going to do is going to be on the other channel. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoy my future content. That's what I got for you on this video, and we'll see you on the next one.
Nobody's going to enjoy it. All right, so that's pretty much Jared completed the cycle here. He was the phoenix, and now he's rising from the ashes once again, only to do it again in probably another 5 to 6 months. Jeff, I noticed you tried the vertical stream. I have a question about how you went about it. Did you schedule it?
I did.
Okay. I noticed that the thing with YouTube, it doesn't work if you schedule it. You have to just go, you know that like stream key where like you can like spontaneously go live with it?
Yeah.
You have to do it that way. I want to show you guys something really quick here, because this is why YouTube does not treat shows like this favorably in the algorithm. I'm going to show you guys this screenshot. So the red circle shows the views from the last DP episode before this one that I did, and it performed about the same as all the others, kind of like mid-tier. But then on the right, that was the 2 IRL streams that I did vertically yesterday. And each one of those, I only streamed for about an hour each time. And the first one got like 3,000 views, and the second one got like 4,000 views.
That's fucking crazy. And we were talking about it, and we're very much under the assumption that this is all like algorithm programming, specifically trying to fight back against TikTok. Because TikTok also very recently started pumping out, like when I'm scrolling on TikTok, I do love TikTok. I don't give a fuck. I love TikTok. I think it's great.
I don't, but to each their own.
It's awesome. But the like some days every other scroll is a fucking live. Like they are pushing hard. So I think YouTube is doing that too.
With the shorts feed, yes. If someone's scrolling through their shorts feed and you're streaming live vertically, there's a chance they'll randomly see you. And I noticed I was picking up a lot of new viewers that had never seen the DP channel before, and I noticed I was picking up a lot of trolls too.
It's really hard to build a show in vertical though.
I already have this show worked out vertically, but I don't want to do the regular show that way. I might I wouldn't
want to do the roundup that way either,
I might want to do some other streams on the side like that, but the main DP show will be horizontal. But I will say, this is the only, like, now every day I do a vertical stream, this channel picks up positive subscribers for that day. A net positive.
That's worth fucking doing then. Jesus Christ, right?
Yeah. Just wanted to share that with you guys, just in case some people are like, why are you doing these vertical streams? It's because I don't have to do any prep. I can literally just take my phone somewhere and stream for an hour, and I can get more views than I will in 3 hours doing it this way.
Yo, sweet boys got invited to goth night at a bar in Vegas. What should I expect? Keep on keeping
Oh, God. I don't know. I'm so out of the loop with that stuff. I have no idea what to expect.
A goth night in Vegas?
I haven't gone to a goth night at like a club in forever?
So there's a couple of, it depends on the DJ. Some will play like old dark wave kind of like Bauhaus and Susie and that kind of shit. Some of them will play like the industrial era assemblage, like some of it's the grind, some of it's the more poppy shit like Assemblage 23. There will be many people dancing awkwardly by themselves,
slowly,
kind of like
too.
Spooky bat.
Yeah.
You'll have some of the dudes like fucking jumping and pumping and pumping. It'll be very clicky, but if you can strike up a decent conversation, they do tend to be actually rather lovely people.
You'll see lots of hair extensions.
Wear some hair extensions. You'll probably enjoy it better.
So that ends the Jared segment. Now we got to take a look at this thing with Rev and G-Man.
Oh man. Okay. Hang on. So, all right.
Yeah, let's work this in for us here so we can understand.
I'm very good at easing people into things very gently. All right. So, for those who aren't familiar with the Shaniverse, the expanded Shanimal and Rev universe, these are Christian YouTubers who have had a rise and fall and fall and fall and fall, and now are earthworms crawling through the chemical sewage of the world. A long time ago, they made friends with a guy named G-Man. And what does G-Man do all the time, Ben?
Win?
Yeah, he wins. G-Man wins. For some reason, he just always wins. Even if he's not, but he wins. And he was homeless, and so they gave him a house. And then to avoid taxes, they sold their house to him
for like
a dollar. Yeah. And then he kicked their fucking asses out and sold the house and made a shit ton of money. So they've been living in poverty ever since. I am obsessed with Shani and Rev because they're terrible people. They beat their children so they don't have their children anymore. They beat each other. They're just terrible, disgusting human beings.
My ears is burning, Jeff Holiday. My ears is burning because I hear my name being talked about over here. When are you going to debate me?
Listen, G-Man, I'm not the one who's challenging you right now.
When are you going to debate me, Jeff Holiday? You are stupid.
I will debate you when you are done with your latest conflict, G-Man. You got to challenge.
She can't have the chocolate, Jeff Holiday. She cannot have the chocolate.
It's not her. It's not her. It's Rev, buddy.
Okay, maybe he can have the chocolate.
Well, that's what I thought, but also... But anyway, so they've been just sitting there and stewing on this shit for a really fucking long time. And then out of the blue, and there was no warning for this because I watch all their fucking content. There was no warning for this. Rev decided to wake up one morning about 2 days ago and choose fucking violence. And that's what this video is.
All right, let's see. I love this intro because it has Shani's weird whine where she sounds like a wounded animal.
It's her fake crying. Make sure we get the whole thing. It's so good.
Here it is.
So awesome. Dude, it's so...
Is he wearing a kilt?
Yes. I that's what I hate the most about this because I love kilts.
You do wear kilts, yes.
I do. I wear a lot of kilts.
They're like, uh-oh. They're like, uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What's he doing? You'll see.
I fucking love this shit so much.
What does it say on the back of his leather jacket?
Just wait. You didn't preview this?
No.
I'm so glad you didn't preview this, Ben. It gets so good.
Whoever sees this one.
Oh my God.
This is a live that you're probably going to remember. I'm not going to get crazy in this. But as you can see, I'm kind of dressed up in a certain costume here. Okay?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm dressed up in a costume because there's somebody in my life, or that was in my life, that appeared to be a benevolent person in my life. It appeared that way. But as we know, what's up, Amy Joy? What's up? Hey, what's up, Blingin' Things?
Okay, yeah, I did watch the first few minutes of this, and I noticed he keeps trying. I waited forever for him to get to the point, but he kept stopping and responding to people in his chat instead.
Yeah. It's worth it. It's fucking worth it. It's incredible.
As we know, in this weird, I believe now fully, because I was just writing in, I called it the Diary of Metatron, okay? What's up? I called it the Diary of Metatron.
Reverend looking like the decomposed corpse of Roddy Piper in that outfit.
Oh no! Oh, poor Roddy.
A little bit. Yeah, a little. I'm going to allow it.
Because I'm starting to embrace what's up, 86 Dame. What's up?
He's got to greet all fucking 10 of the people who
What's
actually
up?
watched this video before it was put onto the archive.
Could you imagine if we did that? That'd be the whole show. Just like greeting every new person that pops into the chat randomly.
Yeah, absolutely. What's up, Rat
I'm
Lord?
starting to embrace fully the understanding of my spirit, where I could literally, if I knew how to will it, that I could be at the throne room of God right now if I wanted.
I'm sure his uncle loves him smoking inside of his house.
I think they're in the
But
basement
due to the
too.
constraints of this reality we got,
Well, if they're in the basement, it's a very nice finished basement. It's not like, you know.
It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
we're constrained.
He was saying like,
I'm embracing the feeling that maybe I could be with the right kind of baby-like training at the throne room of God, but I can't. So anyway,
and like I don't even know what the fuck any of that's supposed to
Complete
fucking mean.
nonsense.
In
It is complete
to
nonsense.
3 dimensions plus time,
Hmm.
which time really is just a persistent illusion. It doesn't really exist.
Tell me about
But
it, brother.
here we are. And I'm starting to embrace this understanding that maybe there is a greater role that God wants me to step into. You love the jacket? Yeah, thank you, Amy. This is a
Here you go.
collector's item from the year about 1990.
It's a Killer Instinct jacket. That's what I thought it was.
Killer Instinct.
Incredible.
Saberwolf.
The only thing that would have been more funny if it was like a Marlboro fucking leather biker jacket or
Yeah, when you
shit.
the shit you'd buy with Marlboro miles back in the day.
Camel Cash, Coca-Cola points. Or
Oh,
some
my
shit,
dad
you
used to
know,
collect the fuck out of some Marlboro miles.
Yeah, absolutely.
96 or so. It's a Killer Instinct leather jacket that was given to the actual production team of Killer Instinct, and here's the Nintendo.
So why do you
logo.
have it? Because we know you weren't on it.
I could show it to you.
You buy it at a thrift store?
Where? Yeah, there it is. It's like in the negative on the jacket. See, there you go. Nintendo.
that's what people want to
Crazy.
know. They want to see. They want to see the Nintendo logo so they know that I'm tough.
I love it.
Full gore.
But actually, it's time for that to come off. Okay? I'm committed to Jesus Christ.
Okay, what are you saying, dude? Is that Raven? Is he wearing a Raven t-shirt like the wrestler?
Soak it in, baby. Soak it in.
Is that what that is?
Yes, soak it in. Soak it in. This is amazing.
The one thing that I want you to know about me, because there's a lot of people that probably don't remember me from 2012.
No. Well, you were like fatter because you weren't living with someone who ate all the food before you could.
Very true.
I'm the same guy. I look at the world right now. And I see a lot of devastation, a lot of wars and rumors of wars, and a lot of crazy stuff going on right now. Okay.
I also love I love that he wanted to look tough, so he put on the only fingerless gloves he have, which have the attached like folded over mittens.
Yes. Yeah, the fingerless gloves look tough, but the fold over mitten cancels out any tough points.
What could be more badass than keeping your fingies warm when it's cold outside?
He needs to wear the socks with toes on them too.
Yeah, yeah.
The clock's ticking for people that have things in their lives, as I smoke a cigarette in front of you. A lot of Christians would say that's a sin. That's fine. It's smoke in the temple, and the priests need smoke in the temple. They always had it. Okay? So, on my Christian walk, I meet a man.
And then I blew him in the parking lot.
Goes by the name of Gary Lamont Moore.
Oh no, doxing. Not that I care, because G-Man doxed a bunch of people too. But
Life, that's his full name.
He doesn't even hide that shit anymore.
On the internet, this man is known as G-Man. Now, I was living in Colorado in the 2019 time period, say. You love the shirt? It's Raven, dude. He's my favorite wrestler, okay? This is the full outfit.
What about me? What about Raven?
If I was wrestling.
I liked Raven as a wrestler, so it's interesting that he has the Raven t-shirt. Raven was very whiny though. He was always what about me? What about Raven?
Have the combats on and shit, and I'd be just like that, okay? That I'm doing this for him. Okay? This is for him. This is exactly how I would look if I was a WWE wrestler, and I'd be
no.
In Raven's flock, and I'd be like the preacher in the flock.
Oh yeah, yeah. Raven had a stable called the Flock, but for some reason, they were allowed to interfere in all of his matches, and they wouldn't get him disqualified.
Yeah. That's right. That was their whole shtick is they could just blatantly break all the fucking rules.
Yeah. I don't know why. They never established why that was the case. They were just this match is Raven's rules. And then Raven's rules was basically he got to have all of his buddies help him fight.
Maybe because he was a shit wrestler.
No, he was a good wrestler.
That's me.
I know, but you mean
you mean he was his character was weak. Raven, the guy that played Raven was a good wrestler, but the character he was like a chicken heel.
Okay. And I was a privileged kid like Raven. Raven's story is that he said fuck you to his family. He was a privileged kid from fucking whatever. I can't remember what in the New England area. He's like a privileged kid, and he said "fuck you" to the wealth, and he's just like a scumbag.
I'm just like Raven, actually. I'm the same as Raven.
Originally, the guy that was Raven when he was in the WWE before that, his name was Johnny Polo, and
I don't remember that.
That's it. It's fucking Raven. I love him. Anyway, I did this for Gary because my message to you, dude, is that you are wanting in the scales of God right now. You are weighed in the balances, and you are found wanting in the eyes of the Creator. Do you know why? Because in 2019...
Here he is with Vince McMahon when he was doing the Johnny Polo character. Right there.
Oh, wow. Yeah. No way. That's crazy.
When I was living with my wife and family in Colorado, and I was recovering from wet brain.
Wet brain? What is that a thing? Wet brain?
Yeah. Wet brain.
And what caused that? What is wet brain and what causes it?
Fetal alcohol syndrome.
Oh, okay. So he was born with that.
Yeah. Oh my God, Jesus Christ, Ben! Here, look at your Discord messages. That's fucking nuts. That's absolutely fucking crazy. Somebody in the chat mentioned this to me.
Oh my God.
Apparently, fucking Dipshit's jacket, his Killer Instinct jacket, is actually worth a lot of fucking money.
Yeah, if someone's willing, I mean, I'd like
That's a lot of people watching it.
Well, I would want to know how much one of these has sold in the past, because I don't know. People watching it aren't people that are willing to pay $4,500 for it. So
yeah, no, I get that. I'm trying to find like ones that have actually been
I'd like to see it get appraised. But yeah, someone on eBay right now is asking $4,500 for this jacket that he's wearing.
Like 20 plus people watching it and shit. I'm gonna see if I can find.
But if they wanted it bad enough, they'd pay that price and stop watching it. But no one has. So I would say it's not worth that much, but it's only worth what someone's willing to pay for it.
I heard that Gary Lamont Moore was homeless, and I said to myself, and my spirit immediately kicked in. My brain was fucked, but my spirit was still speaking to me, and it said, "Give that house to him." He's a great brother that corrects doctrine with the Hebrew Israelites. He has a good cause there.
Oh, now you're filleting GMan.
You support that brother.
Oh, yeah.
And me and my wife.
I ate fried chicken and drank purple drink with this fine gentleman. GMan
did that.
He gets.
He did.
He almost says that too.
I eventually got all the paperwork done, and the house in Scranton was his, which he ended up selling for upwards of $160,000. Now,
G-Man living large now.
You have two people that provided for you. That being me and my wife. We provided shelter for you when you were homeless. We didn't just provide some place for you to be for a week or two. Now the glasses come off. We didn't provide it for just a week or two. We said, in Christ, our dwelling is now yours.
Oh, it was a Jesus-related thing.
That's what we did. Me and my girl.
That's what we did.
Because we saw a Christian in need, and when there's a Christian in need, you act. And if you don't act, what kind of fucking Christian are you?
A lucky Christian.
This is where it comes in that you start talking about people like, let's say, okay, you're going to start saying this is satanic, and I love it, okay?
I love it. I love it,
Metalhead
yeah.
is bought out for Christ now, if you haven't noticed. Okay?
Sure. Really?
They're in. That's because Christ went to the streets. He went to the byways and highways out there in metal concerts and shit. He goes to Head and Korn and goes, hey, buddy, I'm real. And Head's like, wow, Lord. And he comes to his fucking knees. And now his life is all about Jesus Christ and being baptized and having people baptized. And he's amazing.
Show me a child. Show me some empirical evidence it has happened.
Was he talking about John Davis?
He was talking about Korn. He was talking about Head, one of the guitar players from Korn. He became super religious.
Oh, did he? That's weird. Gross.
Because I do.
This famous person's also Christian, so it must be true.
We're suffering on a level you can't.
That's what he's doing.
I know. One of his fucking videos that I was watching, he and Shani were going off about like
all these people are becoming Christian and going to Christ, and it's just so great.
And they like were gushing about Joe Rogan becoming a Jesus Crispy, and I thought that was very, very funny. Very
right
funny.
Now we're in a state that every month is a struggle to feed ourselves. It's really that point.
No.
I want people to understand that we had pure hearts.
His face is so skeletal looking. It's sunken in. His eyes are sunken in. He is not looking good. Shani is like just letting him starve.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I can only imagine what their feeding times are like, you know. They sit down to their coffee table because I don't think they have a dining room table anymore. She puts the feeding bag over her ears and begins to devour while he just like sits there like Gollum, like,
"Will there be any left for me tonight, master?"
You know, it's gross.
When we gave that to this man, that I'm talking about, Gary Lamont Moore. We were two imperfect Christians hearing the call of a guy in need. That's a good brother. That's what we thought.
You fool!
There is no universe that exists, Gary, where what happened is okay in the eyes of God.
Gary?
You sold that property for $160,000.
Mm-hmm.
I blessed that, and it's yours.
However, you're totally not mad about it.
He
totally
blessed
not
it.
mad about it. He blessed it. He made GMan made $159,000 off that sale, and Rev just blesses that. That's not bad. I have to say, I make jokes about how GMan always wins, but he won in that one.
He did win there.
That's fucking wild, dude.
There's property that I want back, and I think this is fair. Everybody analyze this. I'm calling on Dragnot. I'm calling on Jules. I'm calling on all of you guys. Frank. I'm calling on Frank. Frank, I've been real rough to you in the past.
Why not Drunken Peasants? Why not Drunken Peasants?
I haven't had much direct interaction with him.
Aw, man.
I was thankful.
I want to let that shit go.
Yeah, when they were like sending their unsolicited porn to people on Twitter, I did not see that. That was not, well, I saw it, but it was not directly sent to me by them. They tagged Shabisky and Pimp Monk.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
not the most Christian of things to do.
It was the video where Shani's face is like right in front of the camera, and she's like, "Yeah, fuck me," and like Rev's behind her, but you could only see like this much of his face because her like giant ass mounds are covering most of him, and you can hear him going, "Yeah, because he's like pounding her from behind, kind of.
It's great.
Yep.
I'm happy
sorry
for that.
like I've said some really horrible things about you in the geek room, and it's like over the top bad shit. So I ask for forgiveness from him. Anyway, I want Frank to look at this and analyze this situation. Let me put it down for you. Dragnot, Jules, Frank.
Yeah.
Let's put the full fucking picture right in front of you, because this has been bothering me real bad. And I know what this book says about people like Gary. This book, the Holy Scripture. I know what this book says about people like this.
Okay.
We had an Ananias and Sapphira thing going when we took the house back from him. Now, he is in the position we were in. And he's failing miserably. If you want to make this right at all, Gary, this is what you said to me. Anytime you want, whatever, I'll be in contact with you. You could just, we'll set up a time for you to get your stuff. Yeah. It's time now, because it's been really, really ragging on me.
It's been
so here, you want to make this right, Gary? Because I know in your spirit.
Yeah, this was a while ago.
Like a fucking an age ago that this happened. Like, it's so bananas.
I remember G-Man had to break in, and then they got into a fight. Like they were doing a live stream.
I'm not sure how many of the Jared shirts you sold that much, but I actually received mine last week. Ironically, I wore it to the gym when I tried it on.
Amazing, dude!
Amazing. You're engaging in the Jared Juggernaut's fitness. That's amazing.
I am flattered.
Yeah,
that
me too.
I'd like to see how the shirt looks. You know,
tell us if you get some sweet honeys wearing that shirt, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's why you came to me and you said, "Oh, my sister was making me do it." Wait, you make anybody who can make you do anything? G?
Did a female force Gary to do what he didn't want to do? That doesn't sound like G-Man winning.
Nobody can make you do anything. People know that about you. You're stubborn. You're as stubborn as a fucking ox. Which I'm not saying is a bad thing. You're just set in your ways, and that's the way it is with you. So fine.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
You know in your spirit that you had two people that literally gave you a house for $1. And now we're destitute.
You're stupid.
Horribly destitute due to multiple reasons. But I would at least be able to sell that house if I didn't give it to you. And me and her would be we'd be in our own apartment. And I'd have some resources where I could have a stable.
You'd piss it away.
Job that I could definitely not get fired.
You had like almost $1 million and you pissed it all away. It was a terrible plan.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was like, what was it, $750,000?
Something like that. A lot. Yeah. A lot of money to get all at once, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. And then do something incredibly stupid with.
Yeah, especially like paying for Shani and her kids and everything.
You then hit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was terrible. But it's also like he's not married to her and they're not his kids. And
yeah,
she's a shitty parent. So I don't know.
Yeah. No, I know. The whole thing is fucking bananas. It's one of those. So what I try and tell people if they're new to when I'm just kind of streaming and watching Shani and Rev, something that I always try and tell and impress on people is don't ever feel bad about anything that we're watching or like the downfall, the bad things that happen to these people, because these are bad people. They're genuinely bad human beings. They beat children, they beat each other, they lie, they steal, they like in some ways are like grossly sexually inappropriate by sending their unsolicited gross ass fucking nudes to random people. Like these are fucking bad people. They're bad, which is one of the reasons why it's so great to watch them, because you can enjoy all the horrible things that happen to them guilt-free. Totally guilt-free. Like, would you feel bad about watching a video where Charles Manson trips and smashes his balls into, like, a fence? No.
That should have been on America's Funniest Home Videos.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fired from because of my bipolar.
It's great. It's very safe.
33 people.
By the way, I haven't mentioned this yet, but if you want to help us get a jump on our weekly goal, it's pinned right there at the top of the chat. Send us a couple bucks, help us get a little bit closer here. It's we're already almost at 10%. I got a couple donos while I was vertical streaming last night.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, God bless y'all in here. 23? 23, sorry, 23. God bless you. Thanks for the hearts.
God bless you.
We provided. We just gave it freely. Did you have us in your house for a little while?
There was no reason. There was no reason, by the way, why they just sold this guy a house for $1. No reason at all. Like there's no extenuating circumstances. There wasn't them trying to like bypass the fact that they hadn't paid any fucking taxes. They were gonna get the house taken from them anyway. Like no. It had nothing to do with that.
It had everything to do with that.
Yes, it did.
Ramen noodles until we almost were dead. Yeah.
Ramen noodles. Wow.
Watermelon. Hi, watermelon.
So what's gonna happen, Rev? What are you trying to say here?
I've been literally feeling.
He's ready to go to war, man. He's ready to go to war. Do you see his posture? He's gonna explain how Gary is anathema. He uses that word a lot. He uses the word anathema a lot.
My spirit, that this guy needs a spiritual even flow DDT fucking Raven style.
An even flow DDT. G-Man, you better be scared now. You don't want an even flow DDT.
Nobody does.
You don't want an even flow DDT.
I take the fucking steel chair and I smash your fucking face off it.
Whoa, okay.
Even flow, 1, 2, 3 in the ring, G. You're fucking done.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Here's what I want. I want my mini PlayStation back with the PlayStation games. Yeah. I want my N64 back with the N64 EverDrive. I want my Genesis back with the Genesis EverDrive.
I want my
Shanny,
lasers, the Star Wars game.
Shanny wants Jedi Fallen Order back.
The laser, the fucking Star Wars game. I want it.
Shanny wants her GameCube back with all the games. Okay?
They just want to sell all this shit. That's what they want.
Sell your fucking Killer Instinct jacket, dude. It's worth money. Sell that fucking thing. But I do love that, like, so Rev is like, okay, so you took our house. You took our house that we gave you for $1 and you made over $150,000 off of it. And I'm ready to even flow DDT your ass, whatever the fuck that means. So this is what I want to have happen. Return my retro gaming consoles. You fucking dipshit. You absolute wet brain fucking otter motherfucker. What the fuck? Like, that's what you want? That's what you want. That's incredible.
Uneven flow DDT.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, all that shit's gone.
Of course.
G-Man, he threw it away. He threw it away, or he sold it, or he's like, nah, man, I'm gonna play my fucking my games. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. You know,
Yep.
like, dude, he's never gonna give it to you. This is so dumb.
He is dumb.
You stole that from us.
You stole that from us.
How dare you steal my
That's it,
Jedi
G.
laser time?
This is theft because you never called me to try and set up a day to come and get stuff.
Yeah.
Call the cops, Jason.
Now's the time. Take a list because this is serious for your spirit. If you do this, you'll be cool with God.
Oh,
Because
he's
it
telling
will-
us what God wants. God wants him to return the PlayStation Mini and Shanny's N64 with the Jedi laser sword game. And if he doesn't, he's not right with God. Got it.
Will show that you have a modicum, a little bit of respect, just a little, for the two people that kept you off the street
and gave you a house
and
for
gave
free.
you a house for $1, which then I returned to you, the $1.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Wait. Hang on. I'd forgotten about that part. So not only did G-Man didn't make $159,000 on that deal. He made the full $160 because he bought it for $1 and then Rev just gave him the $1 back.
Wow. Rev, you are a sucker and a half.
I'm going to say something, and this might seem a little abrasive, but like if I was a homeowner and I owned a home, and then I gave that home just whole cloth to a random dude, to a fucking guy who was homeless, and I was like, hey, I'll give you this house. It's worth $160,000 for $1, and then gave him the $1 back, and everything didn't go my way, I would kill myself. I am not
in Minecraft.
In Minecraft, I would absolutely not be on this Minecraft server anymore.
Exactly.
I'd be done. I would be fucking done. There is nothing I can think of that I could ever do that would be more embarrassed than that.
Ooh, he just punched the wall. That's how I know he means business.
Oh, yeah.
Has anybody ever talked to you like this, Gary, in your life?
Yes. I've seen many people talk to him like this.
This is
I
not
suspect
new.
there has been.
Yeah, of course. You've seen it.
Give me back PlayStation.
Oh, you give me a response video for sure, and I'll probably watch that one.
Oh.
And you want to
Okay.
try and equate the stuff that you gave us to a $160,000 house. I'm not a fucking idiot. You gave us fucking pennies in comparison to what you got, and you know it.
Yeah? Well, no, he gave you
Again.
literally nothing. He gave you nothing. You gave him the $1 back. What are you even talking about, dude? You gave him the $1 back.
Shani wants Jedi Fallen Order back, and she wants her GameCube with her games. I
I'm
want
losing
my
my fucking
mini PlayStation back with all the PlayStation games. I want my N64 with the EverDrive, and I want my Genesis with the EverDrive. and the NES with the EverDrive.
And our Star Wars lightsabers.
And our Star Wars fucking lightsabers, bitch.
How dare you take my fucking Star Wars lightsaber? Jesus Christ, dude. Okay, I was gonna make a joke about like, well, you know, somebody stole like my
Reverend
PlayStation.
looks like a methed out TJ. He's so intimidating. A light breeze would knock his trailer park reject ass over. Seriously,
listen,
the worst promo I have ever the displeasure to watch. 1 out of 10.
1 out of 10.
You're blowing your wad way too early. If you want to see a methed out TJ, keep watching this fucking show for one of our next segments.
Okay, so I'm gonna put you full screen while I make a bathroom run, and then I'll come back and we'll watch the rest of this.
Yeah, it's totally fair. It's totally fair. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, this whole thing is very fascinating to me. At what point do you have to acknowledge that somebody is so clinically fucking stupid that they lost their house, they lost their livelihood, they lost everything that they fucking have? They have to spend every night begging their partner to give them the crust off the bread of the sandwich so that they can not starve to death. And when you feel like you can maybe identify one of the people that did you wrong, because don't get me wrong, like, yeah, Rev did him, or G-Man did him dirty. He did him dirty. But, I mean, they suck, so who cares? Fuck them. But he did him dirty. Your response to that is not, you need to, like, find a way to make us, like, financially not so fucked. Yeah, you don't say that. You say, well, I want my retro gaming consoles. Like, what the fuck kind of dipshit are you? This is wild. Absolutely fucking wild. I don't understand. I've never been that brain damaged. Not for lack of trying, but I've never been that brain damaged. Just absolutely bananas. None of this makes any fucking sense to me at all. I don't know, man.
Maybe Reverend was doing a promo for his one and only Norwegian snow princess.
Maybe he was. She was like, you know, I really like it when you're wearing this kilt. Maybe you could threaten some violence on a black man and it would really turn me on. And he's like, yeah, okay, I can do that. I know a black guy. And this is all just basically foreplay for him and his snow princess. You know, that makes a lot of sense. You liked my spear? Thank you very much. I like my spear too. Very excited about my spear. It's not a great fighting spear. It's very heavy. It's definitely more like a spear that you'd sit in a tree with and like stab a boar in the top of his fucking head. But you could hunt a boar with it for sure. You wouldn't want to do any kung fu with it. That's for fucking sure. Not that kind of spear, guys. Not that kind of spear. Jet Li, I am not. Let's see. You guys had to mention Hannibal and Monty. I love Hannibal and Monty. I need to see them again. Actually, so funny enough, I should mention this. Next month I'm going to be down in New Orleans, and I'm hoping that, and I will have some free time. I'm hoping that I'll get a chance to hang out with Monty this time. Last year, around the same time, I was down in New Orleans, and I was chatting with Monty. We were texting, and he invited me to his family's Jazz Fest barbecue. And I was so furious that I couldn't fucking make it. Because that's like, man, when you get invited to the fucking cookout during Jazz Fest, that's some real shit in fucking New Orleans. But I couldn't do it because I had a bunch of other stupid shit going on. So this year, I'm hoping I can make it to the cookout at Monty's house in about like 4.5 weeks. So
sounds
we'll
good.
See.
All right, back into Rev.
Let's do it, dude. I'm super into it.
Yes. And the lightsabers. Take a fucking list of it. And I want you to get your buddy, whoever he is, set up a time, load up the back of his car, and you drop it off at the address that you were at last.
Our air fryer.
If you have the air fryer, we want that
air fryer. I need some wings.
How the fuck am I supposed to heat up some fucking wings, G-Man?
She's got a point.
That too. You get that guy and you load that.
I love wins. Wins are delicious. Because she wouldn't say wings.
I am not. Listen, I'm telling you, I'm not going to take my new spear to Monty's family cookout. I'm not doing that. I don't know why I would, but I feel like it would not be interpreted very well.
Shit up into his car. You come to this place. You put it on the porch. Knock on the door and leave.
Damn.
You stole our stuff.
You have stolen our so much, but at least this, we want at least this back. Because right now you're a thief in the eyes of God. And thieves, you know real good this book, right, G? Thieves do not inherit the kingdom of God, period. You will have no place in the kingdom of God if you do not do this for my wife.
Wow. I like how he's threatening G-Man almost as if he's God.
Yeah. Well, he would know. He would know. Rev has a direct line to... No, he doesn't.
Who helped you and myself.
You're an unrepentant thief.
You must repent. You must repent to Jesus for your thievery.
It's crazy how Rev has to wipe her ass.
I don't know if it's... I watched so many of their videos yesterday and today, but he like kind of goes slightly into detail in one of these videos. I don't think it's this one about how he has to wash her. Yeah. He has to wipe her butt.
I'm not even asking for the Neo
Rev doesn't
Geo.
have hair. Those are head tails. He's a Twi'lek serving Shani the Hutt.
Yes. He's Salacious Crumb. He's Shani's Salacious Crumb.
Yeah. Nah, I'm gonna agree on that. Yeah.
Someone needs to draw that. Draw Shani as Jabba and Rev as Salacious Crumb.
If somebody does that, I will love them forever. I might make out with you just for that.
In the games, which is worth probably over $2,500. A Neo Geo with at least 15 games. I'm not even asking for that.
Wow, he had a Neo Geo. If he bought that used, those are worth a good amount.
Wow.
There's not a lot of those out there.
Yeah, no, I'm being kind of sarcastic about it, but actually, the old Neo Geos are actually really fucking cool. I want a copy of Samurai Showdown.
There was a time where arcade games were just like way beyond console games, and a Neo Geo was a direct emulator of a lot of arcade games.
I really just feel
like
so
they
bad
were
for
the Neo
Relevant,
Geo
not for all this, but for how pathetic he really is. Whatever your definition of a man, Relevant fits none of them. Now kiss me, Jeff.
Okay, yeah, dude, let's fucking make out. I'm into it. Let's go. Smoochers.
I gave that to you in love. He was like, oh man, a Neo Geo in the box. This is amazing. Yeah. I got a real good deal on that shit.
Yeah, and they had like joystick controllers. It was awesome.
Yeah, good. Yeah. No, they were awesome. I will never talk smack about the fucking Neo Geo. Neo Geo is awesome. Super fucking cool.
Neo Geo Pocket Color was really good too.
I've never been big on fucking pocket gaming. I didn't like Game Boy. I had a Game Gear
I had a Game
way
Gear
back
also.
today. And it was okay, but it did not keep me entertained. I didn't like having to buy 6 brand new AAA batteries every 4 hours. It was kind of dog shit. But Neo Geo, just as a developer, and the fact that they were the only home video game system back in those days that was able to put out arcade machine level of graphics and performance. It was wild. It was really fucking cool.
That was the most expensive thing I bought. Yeah. Here you go, buddy. I saw your reaction. It's yours. I'm not even asking for that.
He's so mad.
What you did to us is wrong, and you know it. When you came here the one time, you should have had fucking $800 in your pocket for us.
$800, maybe 160, maybe like $80,000. What the fuck? What kind of an absolute beta male are you that this dude takes your house, and he makes $160,000 off of it, and you're like, you should have given us $800. What kind of a fucking moron are you? Shit. I hate to say this kind of shit because I hate this type of topic, like the way people talk about things like this. But honestly, like Rev collectively reduces the value of any kind of measure of humanity we have by being so fucking pathetic. Like, I can't find anything redeemable about him.
No.
I'm not a greedy man, but I am a man that recognizes injustice.
You are the soggy jerky of humanity. What the fuck? You're the most limp motherfucker I've ever seen in my life. God damn.
Have treated us, the two people that gave you a roof when you were homeless, the way you have treated us is an anathema to Christ.
Anathema.
Your knees should be fucking buckling. Oh my God, he's going to destroy me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not only did you take advantage of two people that loved you in Christ, but you spit on them with disgusting videos like these haters that you used to gossip about every second you were with us.
Damn,
your behavior has been...
He's mad, dude.
Yeah.
I want to know. I've been waiting all fucking day and like looking around for what I think are Gary's channels. I don't really pay that much attention to G-Man to see if he's going to reply. I don't know if he's seen it yet. I don't know if he's replied yet or not. But
Sowing and Reaping is his channel.
Sowing and Reaping. That's right. I didn't look at that channel.
Yep.
There is. If anybody does have that link, do you want to go and look and see if he's like responded to this yet or not? Because this is great. This is incredible.
At WrestleMania.
An absolutely anathema to Jesus Christ.
Anathema.
I'll probably put them against each other in an actual Mania match.
I think that's a good idea.
Actual Mania is next month.
Well.
Huh?
Look at me, I'm real big tough in the ring. Yeah, look at me, I'm fucking G-Man. Look at me, I'm such a tough motherfucker.
You're a fucking bitch in the eyes of God. Only
in the eyes of God.
Bitch would treat people that gave you a dwelling and you sold for $160,000. You're an anathema to Christ.
Anathema. They gave you a dwelling. Gee, man, they gave you a dwelling. A fucking dwelling. How do you just take somebody's dwelling? Somebody's fucking dwelling.
He's dwelling on it.
I know, man. It's crazy.
He wouldn't even look at you.
Man. I bet G-Man's
You do a response.
What?
I bet G-Man's fucking scared about this shit.
Oh, yeah, I would be. I'm glad it's not directed towards me.
Yeah, dude, Rev looks like he's fucking serious about this shit. Like, he's gonna fucking go to war, man. I wouldn't want to get on his bad side right now. He looks like he's ready to fucking kill.
Because I'll see you break.
Yoshi cup and his Raven shirt. Oh, my God.
He took off the killer. He was getting too hot. The killer jacket had to come off.
Wouldn't you be heated, too? If you were talking about somebody who was an anathema that stole your fucking house?
In your eyes, when you hear these words from my mouth, you know it's true. Yoshi. I'm sorry, but this has been brewing. I feel it in my backbone, right in the fucking. I could literally fucking knock out a 6'4", 250-pound guy right now. I'm so
no, you couldn't.
Would you? That's That's so interesting. Could you?
Yeah.
I could. I'm so mad.
I'd be like Tyler Durden. Hit me again. Fucking laugh at him.
Oh.
Hit me again. That's all you got? Fucking loser.
Wow. Wow. God damn.
I'm afraid.
I'm done with this bullshit.
G-Man is on.
I don't know if
fucking
it's apathy, the spirit of
This
apathy.
dude's-
Is it the spirit?
This dude's crazy. This dude is fucking nuts.
I say they set up a place to do it. Set up a
Yeah, dude. Let's see them throw some fucking hands. Good old
Entitlement?
honky
Do you
fucking
think you
throwdown.
were entitled to that $160,000 house, G-Man?
Damn.
Huh?
Because if you do feel that way, if you feel like you were entitled to have that house,
Oh my
I
God.
sure do wonder why.
He's trying to be Raven right now.
Oh.
Huh? Is that like your fucking testimony that you found a safe in front of some person's house and you just took it?
He did do that. Yep. And you knew that. And you still gave him your house for $1.
Yeah, I don't know why he did that. Very stupid idea.
And he's like, "Do you think you're entitled?" It's like, no, he wasn't entitled. That's the hilarious part. He was not entitled to that, and you gave it to him anyway.
Yeah. You just like handed him the keys for a fucking dollar and then gave him the dollar back.
And fucking cracked it because it's mine now. And that's my testimony for God. That I found a fucking safe with money in it. Is that your testimony? Well, that's nice, G. And I would never mock a testimony of any kind. But your actions...
He's doing it right now. He's mocking it.
He looks so fucking ghoulish. Oh, Rev.
Huh?
Huh?
You know you're wrong. You know you're a scumbag. You know you're a piece of fucking trash. You know it.
He might. Do you think that? Well, we know that Rev and Shani don't think that they are bad people because they're incapable of it. They're very stupid.
Well, that's
They're
how
very-
G-Man is too. Or I mean, not G-Man. Jared. Jared's like that too.
Yeah, Jared's like that too. Do you think because G-Man is dumb, but he's not as dumb as these motherfuckers? Do you think G-Man understands that he's just a bad person?
No, I don't think so. I think he thinks.
You don't think so?
I think he thinks it doesn't matter because he's going to heaven because he believes in Jesus. So whatever he does doesn't.
Okay, that's some cuck shit. That's some
Never
bullshit.
thought I would say this. I never thought I would say this type of shit about the guy. Because I really loved him in my heart as a brother.
Did you?
We had all these
did
cool
you drink the
videos.
purple drink? I think they drank
I
purple
heard
drink. They
G-Man
weren't
is so scared he stowed away on P. Diddy's plane when Diddy fled the country today.
They on to us, P. Diddy. Fly, fly, fly.
Oh, come on, Rev, and I'm in the background. Yeah, what's up, brother? You know, all this shit. Bullshit. Act. Let me farm some fucking views because these people on TikTok, Rev and Shani on TikTok, has 48.5 million fucking hits on our name.
I don't know. I actually don't know about this. I don't know about it. I have seen that there is every now and then some Shani and Rev content on TikTok, but I haven't seen that there's like a big loaded channel. But it doesn't surprise me.
Did you know that? Go look it up. Search term on TikTok. Rev and shit. We don't even fucking use TikTok.
Yeah, people
You should-
just upload your shit so people can laugh at you there. That's how it works.
It's very funny.
48.5 million searches. What the fuck is that? And
You
we're
know, it's one of the things also that's really funny because like take Cobra. Cobra at least maintains his own channel. He makes his own money off of his own fucking drama.
Yep.
Rev and Shani are so fucking dumb. They see that there's like 45 million blah 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 impressions on like some dog shit content of theirs, and they're like, well, that's fucked up. That's a bullshit, and it just feeds their persecution complex. They could make a fucking TikTok and then use that TikTok to feed themselves because people will come for the content, but they don't understand that. They don't know how to play the game, but they can't stop playing it because they're obsessed. It's so weird.
Destitute.
That's a fucking country.
We're fucking destitute because we gave and we gave and we gave and then we gave more.
Okay. Did you give though?
We gave to a bunch of people and they were all ungrateful.
Anybody that might not like this or might be offended by what you're hearing because you might be a G-Man fan or some shit.
A G-Man fan. He does actually have fans. He has like people giving him money and shit.
Shut up. No.
Yes, on Sowing and Reaping because he was willing to go hard on Shani and Rhett. Yes.
No way. I'm calling bullshit
his
on that.
content.
No way.
Hold on. His content against Shani and Rev garnered him an audience that G-Man couldn't have gotten before he did that. And people were watching his streams and supporting him because he was dishing all the dirt on Rev and Shani. That definitely happened.
Okay. I need to find that actual
Sowing and
YouTube.
Reaping.
Oh, no, I see it. Yeah. 2.04. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't think he's replied yet. Wait. Oh my God. 8 minutes ago. Streamed 8 minutes ago. Rev confronts G-Man. G-Man response. But hang on, Ben, before we even think about this, it's an hour and 16 minutes long.
Oh my God. Well,
I tell you what I'll do. I'll watch it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I know I'm not on the next episode of DP, but I'll find where it's interesting and I'll send it to you. And whoever's co-hosting with you on the next show, like we can watch that.
All right. So how much more of this do you want to watch? Do you want to finish?
Done. I'm done.
Okay.
Good. I'm fucking over. Yeah, I'm over. It's cool.
Quick reminder to everybody out there, at midnight Pacific time tonight. Oh shit, I did not mean to play that. At midnight Pacific time tonight, we are going to premiere Word Vomit, hosted by Billy the Fridge, the Word Vomit podcast. It's a 30-minute quick podcast hosted by Billy the Fridge where he talks about various topics. You should check it out. It's free to everyone on the audio platforms out there. I just posted a link in the chat right there that will give you access to it. It comes out at midnight Pacific time tonight. Now, for those of you who want to get the video version of it, that's available to patrons $10 or above. So you can get the video version of Word Vomit, or you can get the free version just by checking us out on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, or even just the link that I posted there. That's also where we post the pre-show, which is today's pre-show that me and Jeff did. It's already up there. And that's how quick it goes up. And then Word Vomit premieres tonight. So if you want to check that out,
go get some more Billy the Fridge in your fucking lives. Go do it. Do it fucking now. Do it now.
We're going to start putting up more original podcasts in the audio feed. So you should go there and subscribe, set your phone to download every episode or whatever. Go there and do that. Do that stuff.
Amazing. I'm going to pee.
All right. Also, on top of that, you should really become a $10 patron because you get the video version of Word Vomit. You get the 2 private shows we do every month, and every one we've done for several years. And you can also check out the Jeff Holiday Ben Go to Portland documentary, which I'm going to preview for all you guys right now. Check it out.
$11:30. All right. So we've got an hour and 15 minutes.
All right. I see an otter.
Somebody's gonna fuck that otter.
No.
Yeah.
Ah!
Robbery.
fucking go? Still another.
I'm not fucking around. Like, I'll murder a motherfucker right now.
She told Ben to stop.
Dino? I'm shooting your OnlyFans right now.
Goodbye, Jeff Holiday. Goodbye. He's headed back.
Portland kicked my ass again.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so that's available for all of our patrons, the $10 level or higher. You can get that. It's a 3.5 hour movie docu-film that we made about the trip to Portland this past October. And there's more in the works. There's other stuff that I'm working on that I'm hoping to release next month. That's how it is. So when Jeff gets back, we're going to check out some other stuff here. Oh, here we go. All right. Jeff, are you ready for the next segment? Oh, shit. I'm sorry. I had you muted. Are you ready for the next segment?
Yeah, I had to get some delicious garlic bread, so I'm
I
super
remember when
into
your
it.
dog ate all the garlic bread that one time.
Not this time, bitch. Not this time. Garlic bread is mine.
All right, here we go.
Individual situation. Check out the beautiful asshole.
The individual Brett Keane segment situation.
Wow.
All right.
Wow. We're
here-
finding some Brett Keane?
Yeah, Brett Keane, here he is talking about dolls, I guess. We'll skip his intro here. Look at what it says there. Fuck me up, daddy.
Fuck me up, dad.
It's like, what?
Okay. I mean, cool.
Look how long the intro is.
I may or may not have had a few people tell me to fuck them up, daddy. Maybe.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brett Keane.
So now he doesn't have a webcam. He has an animated GIF of his head having like a spasm with a fake microphone layered over that, and that's what he does now.
And you are watching and listening to the Brett Keane.
You're watching, listening to the Brett Keane
show. I hope you're all having a wonderful
Look at the Twitter account that he's showing, by the way.
day. Today we're going to talk about baby girl dolls with male genitalia. Society's broke.
He sounds very excited to talk about that. I'm just pointing that out.
I'm disturbed by this. This is bothersome to me.
Parents, be careful what you get your children. They're selling basically fag trans dolls.
What? Like, yeah,
Whoa.
Brett has gone really deep into this now.
No. Okay. Say it ain't so, because like, look, I cultivated maybe like 2 years ago. I cultivated a little bit of a friendship with Brett. And,
Big mistake.
Well, I mean, like, I went on a couple of streams and like I debated Vorn Helthorn and shit, and like me and Brett, we kicked back a couple of times just in private calls and shit, and just shot.
Yeah,
the shit.
he's full of shit. He's
well. I get it. Like, I know the history. I know how much I can trust Brett and I can't trust Brett.
0%.
But I did not think that he would go this direction. It's really disappointing to see him.
I thought
do
he
this.
would.
I'm allowed to be naive.
If you look real close, it's kind of hard to see, but if you zoom,
You're allowed to be naive if no one warned you about it. If people warned you about it and you refuse to listen,
video,
I don't
you'll be
know.
able to see that these girl dolls now have penises and dicks. You thought that
penises and dicks?
The only place you were going to see shit like this was Pornhub, but apparently this is being
What do
sold
you see? What are you looking up on Pornhub, Brett?
to your
Baby girls with dicks, apparently.
Ah,
children on the market. So for Christmas, when
Brett Keane is absolutely retarded.
You decide that you want to buy your little one some dolls, you better check it out. You remember back in the day, you buy your kid a Barbie doll or Ken or something like that. Most of the dolls didn't have any of these kind of private parts and features, but for whatever reason, you know, these fucking Democrats and these disgusting pedo liberals, they want you, your...
Brett, I'm urging you right now to look at who traditionally is most commonly preying on children. And I will guarantee you it's the church and it's cops.
Child to be
and
able
then it's
to
teachers, you know.
have
But
something to play with, huh? Yeah. And to make matters worse, if you don't like it, if you got something to say about it, well, they'll do this to you. According to this, Biden rule takes lunch money from schools that reject progressive agenda on gender and sexuality. So low-income children who require to be able to get funded to be able to get food when they're at school, poor kids are going to have their food taken from them.
What?
Wait, hang on. Are you okay with money being given to schools for kids' lunches? Isn't that communism?
It's socialism. Not communism.
It's just as bad. It's just as bad.
Along with the gender bullshit and the progressive society that they claim that we're in. So yeah,
they claim.
What do you think of
in.
that? Isn't that good shit? Oh, boy, the world has really, really changed. I thought 2024 was going to be intuitive and good, and a lot of us thought that, you know, as the future goes, things...
Intuitive? He thought it was going to be intuitive? Does he know what that means?
I don't think he knows what that means. And also, why would he think that? Why? I mean, he obviously doesn't like Biden.
Right.
Why would he think that, like, my thoughts in 2024 was going to be a fucking good and intuitive year? Why? Why would you think that? I mean, if you're coming into it with your predisposed notion that everything, like, liberal and progressive is bad, obviously you'd think everything was going to be bad to begin with. What the fuck are you talking about?
Not go backwards or get fucking worse. But here we are. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think in the comments about that. God bless.
God bless.
Hosts a live international.
I'm gonna put it out there that I think Brett Keane should stop thinking about baby dick.
Yeah, probably.
Just maybe. And that like actually it kind of tells on you more that you obsess about like doll baby dick more than other people do, that you're creepy, and like maybe leave that alone. Don't address that. It makes you sound like a fucking freak.
Hey,
leave it alone.
Make that white stuff come out again.
It's gross, dude. It's gross.
Brett released a video where he has an AI read like a few paragraphs from one of his books, and it's so bad.
Okay, yeah, I'm into it. I'm curious.
Grace stood up.
Afterlife Simulation by Brett Keane.
And began walking like a lifeless zombie towards the corpse, leaving Isaac holding Joy.
The synopsis is, an ancient globalist threat overpowers the weapons and defense systems of the world with the intentions of dominating the human race. You know, I was just thinking AI helps Brett like be even more of a fake writer. Because he can just have AI write shit for him. The military and political scientists create a technological sentient AI abomination in hopes it can defeat the ongoing threat. Will this prove to be a fatal mistake? A mysterious mass-murdering killer stalks humans by night. Will an old detective and his reporter daughter be able to uncover the secrets in time and make the connection? A grieving single mother and her introvert teenage daughter find themselves in the middle of a war between man and beast. A priest has dark visions of the world coming to an end. With a super virus on the horizon. Is there any hope? I'm frozen, but I'll fix that in a second here. Brett Keane's writing was too powerful for me.
Apparently. Amazing. Amazing, incredible.
He was kneeled
yeah,
over joy.
I love that the title has to be Afterlife Simulation. It's really good.
Situation.
Yeah.
He should have added situation.
Simulation situation.
I like that.
With confusion and distraught. He had no idea, nor could hear Grace's dead husband, who appeared at the end of the dumpsters. He's the killer, Grace. Adam spoke.
Adam spoke.
He was decomposed as before, but this time in broad daylight of the morning. Grace stared at Adam. Our baby is dead, she sobbed, staring at him. Pick up the gun and shoot him, while you still can. This is his fault, Grace. Adam pointed at the gun lying on the ground. She kneeled over and picked up the gun. Grace, do it, Adam insisted. Isaac turned around, confused, staring up at Grace from a kneel position. He is the killer. He's ended so many lives, and now Joy is gone. Adam directed her. Grace needed someone to pay. Her whole life had ended, and she knew this time it was not a dream. She pointed the gun at Isaac. The stranger knew something was wrong, but could not see what she saw as he stood up. He knew she wanted to kill him, and he felt responsible. He felt guilty for the death of Joy.
Even with like an AI reading this, it's so boring.
Yeah.
It's so, but there's no descriptive. It's just a blah and then blah to blah, but then blah. Like very, very dull. Very dull.
Boy, and was ready to die. So he decided not to beg or plead.
Oh, you can get a Gourd TV radio mug with a picture of Brett Keane from 15 years ago on it. Yes, Flock of Possum. Thank you for signing up. $10 Patreon.
Hands trembled as she held the gun. I understand, Grace. I have wronged you. I must be punished. Go ahead. Isaac held out his bloody hands. Kill him, Grace. Kill him now. Adam's tone grew sharp. She dropped the gun and fell to her knees. I've had enough death in my life, she whispered. Grace, pick up the gun. If you don't kill him, the whole world dies. He's the reason everything and everyone dies. Adam began to fade away like a ghost. She closed her eyes and whispered, "The world is already dead to me, Adam."
This is very emo. This is very, very fucking emo. I'm not really understanding the context, and also can we point out the fact that like this cover that we have right here, it looks like a wannabe Brandon Lee, maybe. Man, I'm trying to think of like who else it kind of looks like. Like a dude, a gothy dude silhouette, but he's standing in front of a fucking monkey.
Yeah, like a chimpanzee or something like that.
Yeah, that's a chimpanzee face. Like, why is the afterlife Shabalasha? Does it have to do with the fucking primates? I don't know.
think so. I don't know.
Is there any simians in Brett Korn's fucking? I don't know, man. I don't know. This is very strange.
Yeah,
I feel hot.
That was the whole clip right there, by the way. So we have that.
It's terrible.
So now I guess we're gonna. What was that?
I was just gonna say too, like when you do. So I wrote a book a long time ago. I wrote a fucking horror novel, and like anytime I would want to do any kind of promotion for it, which I never did, by the way, which is why I'm a shit writer. Can't market myself. But the few times where I actually wanted to show off like what the book was, I would find something that was compelling about it to share with people. And if this is the best thing that Brett could find in the book, like this is the best the book gets, you know the rest of it is terrible. Terrible and boring.
Yes. I have some of his books. I have Eternal Undying Love. The first book, there's no paragraphs. It's all just one solid block of text.
Shut up. No.
I mean it.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
My God.
Yeah.
That's really bad.
Yes.
That's really bad. I wouldn't be making that much fun, except like, man, Brett really pissed me off with that video. The barber dog, what the fuck a barber dog?
He's been on this shit for a very long time.
I haven't been paying attention.
Yeah.
Well, I'm very disappointed in Brett Keane. It makes me sad. Maybe it's my fault. I should have stayed friends with him.
Okay.
Maybe I could have kept him off the dark path.
No, he was already on it.
I know, probably.
Yeah.
I know.
All right.
Stupid.
On to something uplifting.
Somewhere in the world today, men have got to stand up strong, face the truth about themselves, to understand what went wrong. I know we can find a way. I know we can find a way. I know we can find a way. Stand up. It's amazing. Stand up. It's amazing. Stand up.
All right. So you didn't watch. I watched some of the raw footage of this, but we'll go through the Boglum Chronicles recap of it just to catch everybody up who didn't see it. It's the curse of the 24-hour ribs.
Oh God. Yeah. No, I made it a point to watch everything in the Cobraverse up to this point.
Okay.
But I wanted to watch this on show. So
All right.
yeah, let's do it.
So I got these delicious pork loin country style ribs. And they're boneless. We're going to de-thawed. And we're going to soak them in some goodies before we make our custom sauce. And stab the fuck out of these goddamn pork ribs.
Yep.
And I'm doing this because when I'm soaking these here barbecue boneless ribs and our pre-soak, all that flavor in the pre-soak is just going to absorb
The stuff he puts on these ribs.
into these.
So I do have to point out that does he not know what the word marinade is? Because he's stabbing them so that it can absorb the pre-soak. That's a marinade, right?
Yeah, marinade.
He's marinade. Okay, cool.
Delicious bastards. I've not cooked for Jessica yet, and she likes ribs. Making some ribs while sipping on some of that Irish crack. Good drink combo. Now we're going to soak them in this, but we need our other fork. We're going to use that later on to make the barbecue sauce. Some Red Hot Frank's Buffalo Ranch seasoning.
Nothing wrong with that. That's fine.
Some Bangin' Chop House burger seasoning.
Probably too much already, but okay, sure. Fuck it.
Look at that. Some Porking Good bacon seasoning. I mean,
Also,
they are pork ribs.
Sorry.
And some bone sucking sauce steaks.
That the name of this sauce. Well, this is seasoning. Bone sucking.
Right there, yes.
You know, the thing is, none of all four of these sauce rubs are probably fine
on their own.
But why do all four? And if you're wanting to make and craft a certain type of flavor, a flavor profile for your ribs, all of those spices, all of those rubs that he's talking about, they're just spices. They're just made of different spices.
Yeah.
Just look at the ingredient list and see which ones you like. Just try them out and make your own fucking rub.
So we're going to add these two ingredients to our bowl. We're going to microwave it and melts the bacon up. And some
Yeah, so he uses bacon fat in a jar and country crock. Like, why does he need both of them?
You really don't. You
No.
really don't. If you got like jarred bacon fat, which is weird.
I've used it before.
Well, I know, but I mean, it's better to just like save your own bacon fat.
That's
Render
what I
your own
mean.
bacon fat,
That's how I
drain
do it. I save it in a jar.
That's how I fucking do it too.
Yeah.
But then you don't need butter because it's better than butter. It's literally better than butter.
It's true.
First thing we're
And this isn't even butter. This is like vegetable byproduct trying to imitate butter.
That's true.
We're going to throw in a little of that bacon grease. Then we're going to take our Country Crock Original. Grab a couple scoops of that.
Country crock.
Some of that grease from the
Oh, look at that. Ah. You know what that reminds me of?
Hey,
I don't.
make that white stuff come out again.
Yes, I suppose. I mean, it's just margarine, but it is pretty gross looking margarine.
Make
that's
that
for sure.
white stuff come
bacon
out
and the
again.
butter right there. I'm gonna microwave it. Then we're gonna melt it. Maybe we'll throw in a splash of Jameson just because we can.
Yeah, he pours Jameson and then like a few different beers in it.
By the way, if we get to 150, I'm going to do a shot.
Oh, well, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Use Jameson or Jack Daniels, it don't matter. Let's try a minute. And we get the beer open for it too. We got this honey orange triple from New Belgian Fat Tire.
Okay, so there's this smell. There's a smell that happens. And I don't think I'm alone in this, but there's a smell that happens when you're in an apartment and you've microwaved margarine enough times in the microwave, and it's a smell. There's a certain type of smell. And it doesn't matter. Like it's like a smoker smell. Like if you ever walked into somebody's apartment and they smoked all the fucking time, you can tell. If you walk into somebody's apartment and they have microwaved a bunch of margarine like for years, you can smell it. You can totally smell it. And it's gross.
There's also fucking whiskey in there too.
Yeah. I mean,
it's gross.
Alcohol. It is gross, but alcohol cooks off pretty quick. So I mean, whatever.
There's not any twist top, so we can grab the bottle over. Leave it right here.
I have a shot of this.
Go for it.
Here comes Jessica. Gonna have a shot of Jameson. Wearing her
moo-moo.
Yeah, it's like a moo-moo. Yeah, it's
it's a moo-moo.
Yeah.
That's a fucking moo-moo.
I get no fucking respect, so I gotta breathe. Wait, am I being recorded? Is it filming me right now?
Yes, it is.
Oh shit! Hi.
No worries.
Hi, everybody.
I'm making bomb-ass cheesy ribs.
I'm listening to you.
Well, yeah, then you knew you were being recorded. Why you act like you didn't know? You're just sitting in the other room.
God, she's the worst.
I'm listening to you. Oh, sorry.
No worries.
Cheers, baby.
Cheers.
Beep boop bop.
Oh, that's looking beautiful. YouTube, 1 minute on that melt. That's all you need on a high-powered microwave, because that grease is in there. Now you're gonna add our seasonings. Porking good bacon seasoning. Sort of sprinkle of that in there.
Sometimes I'll go heavy with one kind of seasoning, but not multiple kinds.
Yeah, it's a little fucking weird.
We're gonna use the same seasonings in our barbecue mixture. for the sauce, a little bit of that good stuff. Take our fork, I'm gonna stir the
Ben
grease
B.
in the
Ben B.
butter.
Ben. And the oh-so sensual Jeff. Still listen to Avatar? Good album they are putting out right now. May we all survive this Cobra and Meth Viper segment.
Yes.
Fair.
Still listening to Avatar. I'm not listening to anybody named Avatar. I don't know.
No, me neither.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with Avatar.
The seasoning around. We're gonna take our ribs and we're gonna put it in the butter here. And we'll let these sons of bitches soak. That bowl is hot. Grab our boneless ribs. I'll let these ribs soak in this butter. Get on there. Pour a splash of beer on the top ones. YouTube. Let's transfer those. Fucking delicious.
Fucking delicious.
To this plate right here. I'm gonna bring the plate.
You can hear her talking to her stream in the background.
Oh yeah.
Here.
He needs to use a tripod, but I know we cannot change the boy.
See, many people have tried. Many people have been doing their best, but he just won't do it.
No.
People don't watching me do these food hacks.
Wow.
You're like, Cobra, yeah. Recipes suck. And I'm like, well, that's their problem.
That's just like your opinion, bud.
I'm taking that grease. All these.
No.
The oven is preheated to 350. Put those in there to cook and do their thing. Make some barbecue for you, my girl.
Barbecue for me and my girl.
Fun situation, YouTube.
Situation. God, that looks like
poo-poo. We got
poo-poo.
the oven preheated to 350, and we got some bacon grease, and we got some Country Crock Original. The ribs are pre-cooked. They're not fully done because we're gonna pull them out of the oven. I turned the oven off and then let them cool off. And that's where you get all the grease. Then we're gonna reheat the ribs with the oven, and then we're gonna add like this crazy wacky sauce in with our grease from the bacon up and the Country Crock. These are boneless ribs. I've been making them since last night, and would have got it done sooner, but you know how that goes, YouTube. We got some A1 steak sauce. We're gonna throw it in there. Yes, sir. A little bit of that. And some Frank's Red Hot Buffalo Wing sauce. Splash of that. And we got some Famous Dave's Devil Spit barbecue sauce. That stuff is got a nice little...
It's too many sauces, man. It's too many sauces.
Too many
And, like,
spices, too many sauces.
Right, and I'll tell you, I can tell you right away, like the rub that he's doing, it's going to be way too much salt, way too much pepper, way too much fucking paprika, more than likely. Maybe some of them have some cayenne, but none of them are going to be especially like that spicy. But compounded together, it's just going to be like a mess of undetectable spices. And then you throw all these barbecue sauces in. And the one thing that you always have a lot with barbecue sauces is vinegar, a lot of fucking vinegar. And so all you're gonna taste is this salt, pepper, and like paprika and vinegar. Like it's not gonna taste like fucking anything.
Yeah.
Like you can't make an interesting.
They cancel each other out.
They do. They fucking do. They absolutely do. You can't overspice things like this. You can get things spicy, but you have to pick a lane to make what you want your flavor to be. Like,
Heat too, so we don't need a whole lot of that. Horseradish. Okay, the base of our rib sauce is going to be the sweet honey barbecue from Kraft. So here's our rib sauce. Just gonna bloody well stir that around. Combine all the sauces together. And then we're gonna microwave it to melt all that butter and grease in there. Now, after I baste these ribs in the sauce, we're gonna bake them in the oven. And then when they're just about to be done,
He bakes things multiple times. So like it's usually he does the meat first and then he adds all this other shit and then puts it back in. And then by the time it's over, the meat is like dry.
It's and yeah. No, absolutely. And like that's the thing that I've been thinking about this too, is the way he cooks this meat. There's no meat flavor left. You can't taste the ribs. They don't taste like ribs. They taste like spices and sauces. Yeah, like that's all. If that's what you want, literally just make a jar of sauce and fucking eat it like a toddler. Like what the fuck, man? Come on.
we're gonna add some cheese to these boneless ribs. We're gonna add all of our seasoning.
Cheese on ribs.
Are we going to raise some money to donate to Jeff for another Cobb's food hack recipe? I could not do this one, though. I couldn't do this one. I'll tell you why. There are so many components that he does to this ribs that it would be like $60 just for the ingredients plus a bunch of other things. And it would just be a waste of food because it just tastes like sauce. I'll do some of the more daring Cobb's food hacks. I will. This one I won't do. Because it's literally just a waste of money and a waste of
That's
food.
what a lot of his stuff is, though. Like a lot of his stuff is like it's crazy because it's actually cheaper when he just orders DoorDash because there's a lot less waste.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah. And it's so weird. Like you could do if you have like 4 different rubs. And you want to try them out, and you're like, all right, well, tonight we're going to make ribs with this rub. And then the next night we're going to make ribs with this rub. Like, you could do that, and that would be interesting. It'll spread those rubs out, and, like, you can analyze the flavors and have a conversation about it. But you just throw them all together, and it's just such a waste, dude. It's a waste. It's not going to taste like fucking anything. You know what it reminds me of? You know what it reminds me of? So me and Mems have been watching the show Fringe lately.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever watched that. But like, I guess I'm still in the middle of it, so nobody spoil it for me. But there's like these dudes named the Observers that for some reason have very, very muted taste buds. So they like dump a whole pepper shaker onto their food and like a whole bottle of hot sauce just so they can taste something. Cobb's is like that. He's like a fucking alien that doesn't have taste buds.
Yeah.
It's so weird.
Before to our sauce.
I feel like he has no taste buds at all Because he drinks that mead too.
Porking good,
Yeah,
bacon seasonings. We don't need a whole lot, just a little sprinkle.
Oh, hey,
of
we
each
got
of the seasoning.
we got some Fringe fans in the chat. I'm up to just started season 3. Don't spoil anything for me. But yeah, the show's fucking
The sled's
badass.
name is Rosebud.
And some of that buffalo ranch seasoning. Like that. And I want to throw just a tiny splash of ranch into the sauce here.
The sauce.
A little bit of ranch with some tang. That's looking nice. You want to mix that around with the butter and the grease.
Butter
spread and the grease. Now we're going to add some beer to that. We got this Voodoo Ranger New Belgian IPA.
Why?
Why not?
In the yellow and black can. Black and yellow, black and yellow. So I'm going to pour that in there.
It's a waste.
Like pretty much the entire can. I want to microwave it, get this shit melted with the butter and all that, and then we're going to drench the sauce onto said ribs. So that beer sauce is going to get microwaved, so all the butter and the grease melts in there. And then we're going to drizzle that all over each of these here ribs. And then we're going to stick it back in the oven. Although I might add a little bit more honey barbecue at the
He's got some Fireball.
end of it. See how thick it turns out when I melt it.
Just pour some Fireball in there, man.
Yeah.
Pour some. Fuck it. Although I will say, I don't like cinnamon flavor on my ribs. I think it's gross.
I like cinnamon in chili.
Yeah. In chili is fine.
That's like a
beans-
Southern Ohio thing. They put a lot of cinnamon in like Skyline chili, that kind of shit.
Yeah. No, cinnamon on beans is fine, but like cinnamon with mixed up with like the ribs, kind of sugary, vinegary. It's not good. I don't like it.
Fucking leave Jessica alone. Oh yeah. We're gonna microwave that sauce, YouTube, for a minute, just to melt the butter. And I do wish people would just fucking leave Jessica alone. I'm so sick and tired of people bullying her.
You know.
That minute seems to have did the trick for our sauce. That's nice and melted to a point. But I'm going to have to go a little bit longer because there's like a chunk of bacon grease in there. Yummy.
Sauce. Yummy. Beep, beep.
Like the combination of all the ingredients gives it like a marinara taste.
A marinara taste on pork ribs?
There's none of this has any tomato. How can it be anything like marinara?
You're right. He just doesn't taste. He has no taste.
He has no taste buds. None whatsoever.
They're pre-cooked to a point. So I'm going to drizzle each.
Drizzle, that's a drizzle. It's a torrential downpour.
That's slopping. They call that slopping.
The sauce.
Oh my god.
You hear it like...
Yes.
Just like that. And we don't need a whole lot of sauce in the bottom of it. We just want to coat it in that flavor in. So we're going to drain the excess sauce off into like the sink. Alright, so now YouTube, we're going to put these back in the oven. So they can finish baking. Oh yeah. Get those ribs in there. Alright.
You want the big? Sorry.
Took these ribs out of the oven. They're looking pretty fully cooked. But we're going to add a little treat to them, you two. Bacon and horseradish cheese. And these are pork ribs that have been fried up in 2 different kinds of beer and some whiskey. And yeah, these are looking and smelling pretty fucking dank. I don't claim to be the world's greatest chef or an expert.
Definitely.
He's
an expert.
I've been cooking ribs for a hot minute, you know.
Hot minute.
You mean like the time that you've been cooking these right now?
Got my technique down. So I'm gonna take some of these cheesy.
He's gonna cut a finger off.
On top of our
He's cutting into his own finger.
ribs.
Yeah, that's not good knife discipline, folks. That's bad.
And that's enough for each little rib piece to have like a little cheese on top. That's looking beautiful. Ready to pop. Now I'm gonna put these back in the oven so we can melt the cheese.
Yeah.
On top of our ribs. So we'll go in the oven and hope for the best. That's how it is with my cooking videos anymore.
Cheese on ribs.
So that way I don't overcook it and the cheese will melt on top of these boneless barbecue ribs. So yes, essentially you're replacing the bone with cheese.
Essentially, bud.
Essentially,
bud. You know.
These ribs, these dank. Look at this. Boneless ribs with cheese. See the texture on the
I see them, bro. They look like a diseased penis. Jesus fucking Christ, they look terrible. Oh my God.
Now, when I first watched this, I said it was like when you cook a burger on the grill and some of the cheese drips down over the charcoal, and there's like burnt cheese on top of the charcoals. That's what this looks like.
It does. It does.
You
This
want
is
when
disgusting.
you're making these ribs. Look at it, yes please. And these ribs is boneless, which means that you don't have to eat it off the bone and pick it clean.
Hey, make that white stuff come out again.
The rib's supposed to be bone fall off
Should.
anyways. So this just saves you a step. They looking and smelling snackable delicious. I'm liking the smell.
Snackable delicious.
See how the cheese is like coated on the outside of that boneless rib. Let's try a bite.
He's gonna say it's so good. It's always like amazing to him. Look at him.
Amazing. Yeah.
Let's see how long he has to chew to be able to swallow this.
Way too long.
YouTube. YouTube, I'm a son of a bitch for making these ribs because
you are indeed.
I let them cool off because I didn't want to burn my mouth off, and I didn't want Jessica to burn her mouth off either.
Burn her. All right.
I wanted to be able to make these fucking bomb-ass ribs, do a food hack, and snack, you know? And these, YouTube, that first bite was just like, what is this?
They look fucking raw. They look raw and disgusting.
Not trying to chew my own goddamn horn, but
they look like leather to me. I don't know. Are they raw?
These are some of the dank.
They look like on the outside. The outside looks like fucking leather, and on the inside looks fucking raw.
Oh.
Like the absolute opposite way you want to be able to cook chicken. Like chicken, you want to cook thoroughly all the way through, but still have like a moist outside. It's not like a steak.
But
where
this
you
is
just, like,
pork. But you also want pork cooked all the way through.
Oh no, that's right. That's right. This is not. For some reason I was thinking chicken wings.
Yeah, these are
It looks-
boneless pork ribs.
All right, yeah, okay. You know what? He can get away with a little bit more on that one. Then that's fine. That's
Yes.
totally fine.
Fucking ribs
bad.
I've ever tasted in my life.
They're still pretty.
I've been eating barbecue ribs my entire life. Watched many a great make a bomb-ass rib. But this...
Wow.
Like, these ribs are done to perfection. The cheese is not burnt. All the sauces and the liquors and the beers and whatever.
The
I put
liquors
into
and the
these.
beers.
The liquors and
Dude,
the
this is
beer.
getting the Cobra seal of approval, dude. Like, I ain't playing. Like, these are some fucking... And once
you
again,
not playing?
Cobra's showing you how to make them. You don't get exact time frames of when I pulled these out of the oven and how long I let them sit, you know. I just got lucky on this. These ribs, I would serve these at the Cobra's Cantina. These are that fucking good, okay? I'm not even fucking bullshitting you right now.
At
So
the
it took me
Cobra.
like a couple days to make it, but
I want to go to the Cobra Cantina. Would you go with me, Ben?
Where?
To the Cobra Cantina.
If it was real, sure.
Fuck yeah, dude. Absolutely. Oh my god.
plating.
Oh my god. He just like burped right onto his
One of
food.
those ribs. The flavor on that. You don't even taste alcohol. You don't even taste spice. A little bit spicy, but it's not like over the top. You know what I'm saying? People are
You know what I'm
like,
saying?
"Oh, is Cobra gonna do any more food hacks?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm working on it."
I'm working on it.
Get off my ass, Darlene.
All right.
Working.
Here's I think this is from Cobra's birthday here.
Okay.
I'm grabbing it right now. I think they went out for sushi or something. Let me see.
That's cool.
Oh, look, YouTube, I want you to look at this sexiness right here that we are about to indulge in. Can you say sweet, delicious? Oh, man, YouTube.
That's so much sushi. What the hell? For two people?
Another jar of this good stuff, and they delivered. This restaurant is nice. I don't want to get them harassed by my YouTube trolls, but look at this beautiful. Oh.
What was
Not
that?
gonna lie, that looks actually pretty good.
Oh yeah. I'd eat it.
Yeah. Look at all that wasabi they got on there. Oh yeah, look at it. Look at it.
They got some tempura, veggie tempura.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
That's what I'm saying.
That looks freaking.
Yes, I'm taking my girlfriend Jessica out for some sushi and good times. We're hanging out with my buddy Aaron. And I had to get another thing of this plum sake. It is good. Another beer to go with that.
Got another beer.
Gotcha.
Already making a mess.
Josh is exceptionally greasy right now. He's very moist.
Oh yeah.
I'm worried about his diet.
She takes up all the time in the shower in the bathtub, so he hasn't gotten to shower at all. He's still got that sex stank on him everywhere he goes.
God. That's fair. But
yeah, he is getting chunky. His head has gotten so fat, it's unbelievable.
Yeah, he's starting to look like a weird greasy Sam Hyde. It's weird, fucking disturbing.
And we're going to pick out on sushi. You'll be right back. I'll be using my chopsticks too, out of respect for the Asian culture.
it out of respect. He's doing it out of respect.
He's a very respectful young man. You know?
Which I'm sure that they get a laugh out of watching like people try to use chopsticks. What do you think?
I thought it was for only the two of them, but I think there's two other people there.
YouTube, does this plum sake and all that sushi look delicious? If you think yes, hit the video with a like.
That is a nice big piece of eel.
You got some eel there?
Yes.
I want to try some of that.
Yeah, try it.
Okay, I'll try a piece of eel because I don't think I've ever tried that before.
You gonna use the chopsticks or you gonna use your... Oh, let's see if he can figure it out. He can't even use a can opener.
Little rubbery, depending, but
I think it.
if it's done right.
I think it melts in your mouth.
I'm usually just such a.
Is he just gonna eat a whole big clump of wasabi?
I don't know. Is that what he grabbed?
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know either. That's the only reason why I said they should have been
Separated.
He's got his hand. He's holding it with his hand.
Hold up.
Wow.
Yeah, mine fell apart too, Josh.
Oh.
You like it?
Yes. Oh.
You said you don't think you ever had eel before?
He just ate a whole big clump of wasabi, and now his nostrils are burning.
Excuse me. Wow. That's really good eel. But that wasabi burns.
I have to ask the question though. Like if you have ever had wasabi, you've had eel. You've had eel. If you've ever gone out for wasabi, you've had fucking eel. Like eel is in almost every single fucking wasabi roll. Like it's fucking ridiculous. It's ubiquitous. Like it's just that's what it is.
But he picked up a whole extra clump of wasabi. That was the first thing he had.
Well, no, he fucked up like the basic process by being like, well, I'm just gonna eat a bunch of wasabi with that shit. Like that's gonna fuck it up, of course. But it's that he never had wasabi before. It doesn't make any sense.
Where the heck did that come from?
This all just looks and smells so amazing. We were gonna go to this other place, but they weren't dining in, so I wanted to take my gal out and my friend out to get some grub. Ooh.
This camera angle.
It's pretty bad.
That wasabi is definitely spicy enough.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that does have some kick to it.
Okay, so there's that.
Yeah. Incredible.
Dude, I watched.
I mean, good for them. I'm glad that they got a chance to like go and have this like fucking date. That's cute. Super cute.
Do you know who Vito is?
I do know who Vito is. I'm very well versed in the Vito-verse.
They trolled Vito recently, and I watched it earlier, and I laughed my ass off at it.
Who, Cobes and fucking Jessica?
No. Dick Masterson and all of them. They watch this. I clipped this from their show. It's so funny. So someone got Vito a gift. Okay.
Are you ready?
Right.
Figuring
for
out
your prize?
Sure.
Here we go.
Do I get to open the box? Oh, very heavy. Why do I get the feeling this is going to be obnoxious?
It's not obnoxious. Here is the Vito's booty. Here it is. Look at this. Everyone could see because it was the good thing was too small, or the box was too small. It's not a cake. It would be a wedding cake if it was. Get it out there. Make sure everyone could see. Vito's
No, it
booty.
didn't actually need the large chest at all. That was a misdirect.
Turned out that was a lie.
Okay.
Okay, open it up. Open it up so everyone could see. I told you you would love it.
So that means it's a joke. I'm not showing this on.
See, he looked and saw what it was.
Camera. That's the show. That's the show.
What's wrong?
We're not doing this. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. You can open it. I'm not doing that.
The people paid for
Good
it.
show. All
The
right, I'm
people
gone.
paid for it.
Oh no! What did they get him? What did they fucking get him?
They got him. They got him a DVD of Cuties.
Looks like Fat Will Wheat.
He does.
Oh no!
And they wanted to get it on video, like the screenshot of him like holding the Cuties DVD.
What's
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah,
you want your...
I will say real quick, $11 till I can finally take a shot.
Yeah. Help Jeff take a shot, everybody, please.
Especially if we have to talk about fucking cuties. God damn it.
We don't really have to talk about it. We just talk about his reaction to it.
What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong with it? Why are you putting all your clothes back on? Arr.
He's like, cut it.
It was in the big treasure box and everything.
I'm not coming back on camera.
Why not?
I don't know.
What's wrong with this?
It's great. It's fantastic.
What do you mean?
I don't want it.
Why not?
You can burn that.
Why?
You can burn that.
Burn the evidence, you mean? What's wrong?
I'm not on camera with it. There will be no screenshots of me holding
Why? It says it's wild to me that no one was crazy enough to send this in. Guess it's up to me. Pretty sure I can't send anything better. Looking forward to the reaction. Stan.
Cool.
It's just a nice present that someone gave you, and you're so ungrateful. You're standing there like a two-legged turtle.
I'm not getting back on camera.
Why?
Because I already know these.
I don't blame him, man. I don't blame it at all.
Well, maybe I just.
I mean,
Maybe
he did the whole like thing though, where he like talked about
Yeah.
it and how it was a good movie and stuff like that.
Well, yeah. I know, but like that, like it's one of those things too. Of like, I mean, you make your bed, you have to lie in it. I get that.
Yeah.
And Vito was being a fucking edgy boy and all that kind of shit. And so, like,
He's funny.
He's kind of got to suck it up a little bit, but like at the same time, man, yeah, you really don't want the internet to have that long of a memory. So like, even when you do like the really edgy joke that's not serious, maybe people will forget and people bring it up. It's kind of like, you know what it is, Ben? It's kind of like when you're in public and you're walking around in a very liberal city and your buddy is like, hey, did you know that this guy created a hate movement called Kekistan? It's kind of like that. Kind of feels like that.
Yeah.
It
just
doesn't feel
shouldn't-
very good.
Yeah.
Show it then. I
agree.
got. If you're not gonna get
the next time that we're out and about, I could mention that, you know, you run the podcast that was popularizing Mercedes Carrera, known pedophile. You know,
get on
like,
camera, I
don't
guess
know.
I just shouldn't show
I'm not
it.
being serious. I'm not being serious.
You won't even at least take the microphone over by you.
I will hold it up without.
Take the microphone over by you.
I'm not getting back on camera.
Why?
Because I'm not doing that bit.
What do you mean?
Because it's.
How much money would it take you to get on
you
camera?
can show them what it is.
How much money would it take for you to get on camera and look at what this is?
No amount of money. No amount.
No amount of money.
Nope.
Really?
Really.
Not even $20?
No, not $20.
Not even.
I'm not doing it.
God damn it, Dick. Jesus Christ.
The optics game is so
What
stupid.
optics game?
The optics game is that I will endlessly have to have some idiot on Twitter repost a video of me holding up a thing.
Why are you so worried about what people think about you?
This is one of these things where, like, the people who are obsessed with this thing are so stupid.
But you drew a little boy the other
You're
day.
right. I did draw a little boy. That was funny.
With his tongue out. That wasn't funny.
Look, I understand the joke. I love jokes. I wish I could make them.
Not enough,
But at
apparently.
a certain point, it's just too much. But hey, guys, what a great show! What a great episode!
What a great episode!
I hate to say it, as much as this is actually hilarious. This is actually very funny. I'm on Vito's side on this one, dude. Like I'm on
Vito's everybody's
So
side.
you're just not gonna
have to wrap this.
I guess I am too. It is very funny, but God, man, I would not want to be Vito in that situation. It would make me fucking so uncomfortable.
But he'll argue with people on Twitter for like hours about it and draw more attention to it.
So fun about Vito. That's why he's so funny. Like it's cool, but like also it kind of sucks that one thing like you really just can't joke about anymore. I don't know, man. Maybe blame the world. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is.
Really ungrateful, not showing people what
I'm
someone
very
sent you to.
grateful. Maybe that
to
can
be
be
a
the mystery.
reward.
Maybe that can be a fun mystery for
It's
everyone.
wrapped.
It is wrapped.
It has good reviews.
It has good reviews.
I think the good reviews are what are the problem. I know one individual had a
You
good
can't
review.
even sit down.
No.
You're not even sitting down.
I'm done.
How much for Vito to sit
I'm
down in
done.
the chair?
I'm not doing it.
What? This is really outrageous.
It's not that outrageous.
It's totally outrageous.
It's not.
By
that
the way,
outrageous.
what was the thing at? 53%.
I don't want to do
in
it.
the poll. You're such a poor sport. They're saying.
I'm a very good sport.
Vito is such a poor sport.
I've been an excellent
no.
sport. I've been an excellent sport.
You can't even be on Rip the Biggest Problem. They're saying their show is over. They're not going to watch
That's
anymore.
fine. Good.
They're not going to
That's
subscribe anymore.
I understand.
They say they won't even watch the show anymore.
I understand. And I accept it.
They're saying show it.
You can show it.
It's not even any big deal.
Show it to them,
It's
then.
not a big deal.
No,
I
it-
can't even reach it. It's all. First of all, I have the sword in this hand and the microphone in the other hand.
Into frame. Show me where my hand is.
No one can see it. That's your hand. That's your hand. That's Vito's hand. That's Vito's hand right there.
Whatever. I hate you. Stop. Don't. I fucking hate
got
you
you,
guys.
you snake in the grass.
Shut up.
I got
I don't
you.
want it. I don't want
He's got it. He's got it.
No, I don't. Stop.
He's got it.
Don't
he
want
brought
it.
his
I
child
didn't touch
pornography into the
Shut up. It's your child pornography. That you did it.
God damn
Wow,
it.
pirate dick. It's not like that accusation.
Look at you. You're so gun shy.
Great joke. I get it. It's a great bit.
At least give it to me so I can
I'm
look
not
at it.
picking it up and
At least give it to me so I could get rid of
it's
it
right
properly.
there. You can dispose of it however
I don't want
you
to go on
want.
your side. It breaks the fourth wall. It's a 180-degree camera rule. It will
I think
mess everything up.
You know what? We'll save it for the sequel. We'll save it for next episode.
The sequel of Cuties? You mean the
I have
prequel?
nothing to do with that thing. I want nothing to
At
do
least
with
hand
it.
it to me
I want nothing
so
to
I
do
can
with
get
it.
rid
I
of
want
it.
nothing to do with it. I want nothing to do with it.
That's weird. It's weird that you
I
wouldn't
know.
want something to do with it. That's guilty.
Sure.
That seems guilty. Like Flash deleting all his videos. Me, I wouldn't care. I would just touch it. I don't care.
There's a universe in which I get it. You know.
There's a universe in which he gets it. He gets the joke.
What are you talking about? Just hand it to me so I can get rid of it. Just go over there.
Shut up.
Gar, go over there. How much for you to go over there and get rid of it?
Hand it to me. You really need me to hand it to you.
I do. So I can
right.
close the show.
Just close the show.
I can't just close
All
the
right.
show. People
What a-
are watching.
It's a great show, guys. What a great episode.
Go give me the fucking
Please
prize so I can
check
show
out
people.
The Biggest
Give it to
Problem.
me so I can show people.
I'm not gonna hand it to you. That's
I
it.
bet you didn't think I could move my camera like that, did you?
That was good. That was good. Don't forget bonus episodes at Biggest Problem, patreon.com/Biggest Problem. My big Ghostbusters video will be on my channel.
Come on,
hopefully
just
Monday.
go get it.
No,
Just go
we're
get
not
it and
doing
give it to me.
I'm not touching it.
Just go get it
I
and give
don't
it to
want
me.
anything to do with it.
You don't even have to be on the camera. Just crawl over there and get it if you don't want to be on the camera.
I'm not going to crawl on the ground to hand
I'll
you a
turn the
Cuties
camera off.
DVD.
I'll turn
I'm
the
not
camera
gonna
off.
hand it to you. I don't know why you need me to hand it to you.
There, it's off.
All right, it's great. It's a great bit. It's
It's
excellent.
off. The camera's off. So go get it and give it to me.
No.
Kick it to me.
No.
Kick it to
get
me.
a fucking get the.
You want me to
get the-
kick? Okay, I'll kick it to you. You want me to kick it to you?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, what? I'm not doing anything. I'm not fucking around. I have a cough.
Fucking around, dick. Stop
You messed up my
fucking
cameras
around.
for this
You
stupid
messed
bit.
up the camera for the bit. Now it's frozen. frozen or something. Okay, great.
What is the deal? What
great
did you
show.
kick over there?
Great show.
What did you kick?
I kicked you the thing that you asked for.
You fucked something up.
Great, good. I'm done. We can end the show now. It's a great show. Great show.
What do you now want to give me?
I don't know. I have no idea. I plead ignorance.
All right.
What'd you give me?
I guess nobody wins.
What do you mean nobody wins? You
I
win.
guess
Everybody
nobody
wins.
wins.
Everybody wins.
I guess nobody wins.
What is a win? What is a win? You're
The
right.
bad
nobody
guys
won.
win. The bad guys
The
win.
bad guys win.
The bad guys win.
The bad guys
Null
win.
wins.
No,
I like how.
The veto files.
Yes.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah. The people
Damn
that
it.
that sided with him are the veto files.
Doesn't win.
Because you're too afraid to go. Just kick a prize. Now
I
I have
kicked
to
it.
go.
I did kick it to you. What are you talking about? I already kicked it to you. What do you think I went over there? It's not a win or a lie. It's not, you don't got to think about it. All right, nothing.
The bad
happened.
guys win.
The bad guys don't win.
Trump wins.
Trump wins. Well, Trump's the good guy. I thought.
Not for you.
Not for you.
All right. Why are you trying not to touch it?
I don't want to touch this shit.
I already know what you're doing. I know what you're doing.
What? I'm just.
Stop.
What?
Stop. Stop.
Huh?
What? Where are you going? What is the deal?
I don't want
to. Oh.
Ah!
It touched you. It touched you.
It touched
All right,
you.
goodbye, everyone.
They got cooties. They got cooties from cuties.
All right, it's off.
Hit on stream.
Okay. Here, just take this.
That's the first time Vito's ever ran in his life. All right. Back to the Cobra verse we go.
No, I bought internet a long time ago, people. It took me 30 minutes to walk there and 30 minutes back. So an hour. I need my exercise. I have to. A body in motion stays in motion, baby doll. I gotta take a walk. I'm not.
Anyone want to start a quick tip train? Get Jeff the money he needs to do a shot.
$11. Could use one right now.
Yes.
I refuse, Josh, paying a fucking goddamn cab for me to go to a spot to get internet to buy internet. No. I have my own money to do that. And I could have spent my own money on a cab to do that. No. I will walk. Thank you.
She was streaming herself like walking along the side of the road, and I don't think anybody knew what. I don't think she told anybody exactly what she was doing, but it was like her to go to a store to buy prepaid data for her phone.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm perfectly healthy, fine, and fit, and all of that. Thank you. Got a little poppy. What do you call it? Raspberry rose. Yeah.
French fry, mashed potatoes.
Where's Josh? Josh comes in at some point.
It was like
He was like, no, I'm out. I'm done. You can fuck off. Exactly.
Fuck off.
Yeah. But no,
You
she's
know.
a fucking sweetheart. I wish I could have only been such a little sweetheart at that fucking age, but I was a little probably demon.
You still are.
What do you fucking know about me, man?
What did I do?
Because I probably am a demon myself. I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
What do you fucking know about demons?
Okay.
That's what I thought.
Some scary
she was a
vocal
very
fry
cute
going
girl,
on.
but yes.
Yeah, a
he
little
needs to
bit.
focus on not being a.
Yeah, let's not get into it.
I know.
My buddy in question was dating this chick that was so bad for him. All she did was use him for money, and he knew it. And me and Jessica are sitting here telling him, dude, break up with the fucker and fucking...
And you think he would literally listen to a goddamn woman's advice?
Yeah, 'cause you want advice.
Relationship coaches, Cobra and Jessica.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. Sure.
Some chicks talk to a chick. Right.
Oh, why don't you finish that last little minute? What are you clicking on?
Checking my PayPal.
PayPal.
I remember she was all obsessed with trolls telling her that he was hiding money from her.
Yeah, I remember that. Like at the beginning of the of her visit, like there was this whole fucking thing of like, Josh is hiding money from you.
Yep.
And she was like, no, that's stupid. But then she was like, but is he?
Yeah.
Really? Why would he hide money?
But no, seriously, if you want goddamn real fucking, like, if you're like
$317.34 in PayPal.
If you're being serious about wanting a relationship and shit, you better listen to a goddamn woman that's telling you that bitch ain't right for you.
No, even his own homie is going, dude, she don't appreciate you. She's just using you for money. And that ain't cool.
No.
Like, my homie, the chick he was trying to date, would just demand money from him. Whereas, like, this one doesn't even ask for it. I just do it because I care about her.
And I also ask your permission for everything. I don't just fucking do stuff.
Be like, oh, yeah. Nothing like major anyways. Yeah, exactly my points.
Well, nothing major, and I only am trying to help you with stuff. But no, I always 99.9% ask your fucking permission for stuff. I don't just fucking do whatever the fuck I want.
I mean, he was passed out the other night, and it looked like she was like riding him while he was like passed out in a chair.
That was a little weird. That did seem like there was some I don't want to say sexual assault, but like some sexual impropriety. You know what I'm saying?
And I would never fucking ask you for money and then say that's the only way I'm gonna. No, that's not a relationship. Period. And I hope you know how much I fucking love you, Josh.
No, I do. I appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
Well, I'm glad somebody does.
I like how that's his response to her telling him that she loves him is like, I appreciate it.
We cool, bro. We cool. Good on you, dude.
Decor was on point. Food was delicious.
Delicious.
Plum sake got me plum feeling good.
God damn it.
No, that plum sake was really
Got me plum feeling good.
Yeah,
Plum
just
sake
a couple
got
shots
me
at dinner.
plum
I was
feeling
just like,
good.
girl, you gotta try this.
Yeah, and I like sake. I mean, it's, you know, it makes you like nice and warm and fuzzy on the inside, but I've never had plum sake before, so yeah, that was the first. But yeah, it smelled like fruit punch on the surface and then like a candy, and yeah, it was very smooth. It was almost like a water, like a plum water, actually.
What?
Some schwacky, some good old
Plum
schwacky.
water?
I don't know. I fuck, I don't know.
What happened to my stream, which earlier?
Nothing, as far as I know.
No, the only thing that happened earlier was that my my internet cut off. So that's why when I was in the bathroom trying to declog his tub, and it went off because I ran out of internet. But Josh doesn't randomly sing to me, but I do randomly sing to him, even though I don't have a fucking voice right now.
'Cause all of me loves all of you.
Aww.
Oh my God.
Bust out some John Legend. Even
Bust
when
out some
you're
John
crying, you're
Legend.
beautiful too. The world is beating.
He's serenading her.
down and around through every moon.
Great Gator. I did see his little sake video where he spit it out and stuff, but all sakis are not created equal.
To be fair, I had a sneeze when I was doing that.
Aw.
It made me spit it out, which I immediately felt bad about because
Aw.
I love sake, and that brand I was drinking was
Sake.
delicious.
But no, I've had quite a few different sakis, and honestly, the plum one was very like smooth as water. So, but yeah, if he says he has a sneeze, I believe him.
It's like one of those sneeze coughs.
Yeah.
It's a sneeze combo.
And you like choke on it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
It's like right in the middle, and I'm taking a shot, you bastard, and I don't want to waste the sake. Yeah.
Can he teach me to play guitar? I don't know. I've been told my fingers are too short.
That's an excuse.
It'd be funny if she ended up better at playing guitar than Cobra.
That would be pretty amazing. That would be incredible.
Well, no,
Like,
it's not.
You know, not bad, but like, you know, need some work.
Yep. That's what would happen.
If you can play an E minor, you can play guitar.
It's not my excuse. It's what I was told. Like,
I love playing guitar. It's one of my favorite instruments.
well, I was trying to play your banjo, but I don't know how to fucking do none of that.
They got several banjo lessons on YouTube, and my banjo is missing a string.
Oh, is it?
And it's out of tune.
No, you need to get that fixed, Josh. That thing is beautiful.
Oh yeah, I love the custom banjo that my fans sent me. It's glorious.
The custom banjo.
See, Josh, people fucking love you so much. It's beautiful. You need to get another string on it.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, That's him basically being like,
I don't
no.
know how to play Uno. I don't know any card games.
Uno is really easy to play, and it's super fun. It's like
There you
playing
go.
Go Fish.
Cobra likes Uno.
I never called him.
Uno is not like Go Fish. It's more like Crazy Eights.
I'm a
It
retard.
is. Yeah, it's a lot more like Crazy Eights.
I would never call him retarded, you stupid bitch.
I call myself retarded all the times because it takes the power out of the bully's hands.
Exactly. And I call myself tarded all the time too, but I literally told you why I don't.
Did she say tarded?
Yes, she did.
I call myself tarded.
think you're retarded earlier, so I would
retarded all the time.
never fucking say that to you. These people are stupid.
You're dealing with the internet and a bunch of people who really hate Cobra, so it's like, yeah, you're gonna deal with some stupid assholes.
Yeah, I know. For real. Like,
Jealous fangirls and jealous trolls be like,
that's most definitely not what's up.
yeah, no shit.
Yeah, no shit.
Josh
Fair.
does know that I'm live. That's why he was literally talking right to me, and I told him, baby doll, I'm gonna go live. Josh
literally told me she was going live.
Better not go live, boy.
I said, I'm fine with that. That's
Better
what
not
you
go
want to
live,
do, you know. I'm not gonna
boy.
let you fucking stop you from enjoying your fucking channel and streaming to your audience because of bullshit.
What is my favorite thing about Casper? It's beautiful here. It's literally beautiful here.
Okay.
Literally.
Can you explain?
The scenery
Okay.
is beautiful. The
Okay. How?
architecture
The architecture
is beautiful.
Beautiful.
And I'm not lying. I don't care of other people's opinions about this place. What matters is my opinion, because I'm only one person, so I can only have my opinions and thoughts and whatever. And if other people don't like it here, that's fine. But you come to Virginia Beach, you will exactly know why I think it is beautiful here, and I'm not fucking lying. I've lived in Virginia Beach my whole life. I think it's ugly there. I've hated it there. I felt like I've always lived in the wrong place.
She just keeps going.
And literally, if you know what Virginia Beach looks like,
Literally.
and you know what
Literally.
Casper, Wyoming looks like, you will fucking agree with me. It is fucking beautiful here. It is.
Beautiful.
Explain.
And my slogan Oh, goddamn, Joshy. Holy fuck. You better take a sip of that now.
I'm working on it.
Nope.
Oh, shit.
It's spilled. Joshy.
Oh my God! Can she go home already?
Yeah, do a little dance, make a little love, and get down tonight. Yeah.
Joshy.
We'll worry about that later. No shadow puppets tonight, baby dolls.
What if they had a kid and it was like the smartest, most good-looking person ever in human history?
Well, I mean, I was gonna say if you were gonna say in Casper, I'd be like,
no, ever.
Cool. I could see it. Oh, ever.
Yeah, smartest too.
Like if we dug deep into like Brad Pitt's fucking family and found out that his mom and dad were like King Cobra and Naked and Laughing, like that kind of shit, like that would be really fucking hilarious. That would be great. That'd be
You
super
fucking
great.
see the shadows.
If Jason Voorhees Saunders ends up looking like Brad fucking Pitt,
But with like the mind of Albert Einstein or something like that.
that would be incredible, and that would be balance. Actually, I can see how that would make sense in a cosmic universe, right? Like that makes sense. There's a lot of ways in which the universe doesn't make sense, right? A lot of ways that things are like totally fucked up. Good people suffering for stupid reasons. Children suffering from like, childhood leukemia and shit like that. But like sometimes the universe just makes sense. And all of a sudden, like, you've got the biggest douchebags on the fucking planet. These genetic fucking dead ends produce like the most amazing, incredible, brilliant scientist that has ever lived. That sounds about right. That sounds like reality. That sounds like how ironic and stupid this miserable fucking existence actually is all the fucking time. I'm into it. I want to co-sign on this.
Apparently, people did see shadows, Josh.
Oh, like, oh my God, they're gonna ban us for like shadow porn on YouTube.
Shadow.
Wow. I saw your shadows making love. I'm offended.
Shadow porn.
Considering that like one, you had the thing muted, and two, the camera wasn't even looking at us.
Yeah, but the shadows, you could tell what was going on.
Shadow porn.
It was funny.
Yeah, there was some. They were fucking around. We know it.
Hand puppets were like hand job puppets.
Oh God.
That's funny. Oh, baby doll, we were making
Cloves
love.
banged
Yes.
6 months pregnant Jessica. Would that make him a sicko?
No. There's nothing wrong with banging a prego. It's totally fine.
Happy 50th birthday.
Aww. Thank you so much, Mickey. I appreciate you. I love you very, very much.
The fuck we were.
By the way, do you get to drink yet? No. You're still like $5 away.
Yeah, I'm still $5 away. Nobody cares about my mental health right now, and
Damn.
I'm realizing, and it sucks because I thought that the DP fam would be like really copacetic to how much my alcoholism keeps me away from mental illness from all the shit I have to watch on this show.
Okay,
but apparently not.
Makes sense to me.
Hey,
you don't know what
makes
makes
that white stuff come out again.
love is, apparently.
Make the white stuff come out again, please.
No, they did
Please.
not.
Make that
Shadow-
white stuff come out, please.
Porn that's most.
They're having a laughing fit.
God damn it. Like, I saw our shadows doing it. Oh, that's pretty
Save Jeff
hot.
Holiday.
There you go.
Thank you, fucking God.
I say why not do a double?
Why not do it? Because I'm not going to trust that I'll get a chance to do a double for you. May your dick chip and shatter. I just need something to kill the pain. I know what I still have to do tonight, too. You don't even know what the fuck is coming on this episode. I have to deal with a ghost of Christmas suck. So, you know.
I thought I had to...
I mean, if we're still watching these videos.
Yeah. So... On St. Patrick's Day, I thought I left a bar without paying the tab because one of my cards was missing. So I went back to the last bar I remembered being at, and I was like, hey, I think I left without closing out my tab. So I just wanted to pay that. And they searched through, they had like a big stack of like unpaid tabs with the card. Oh, God, yeah. This bar, it had... like multiple cards. They had
making that white stuff come out again.
Again, Tubes.
Again.
So, yeah, it was like cards with receipts wrapped around them and then like all rubber banded together, like a big stack of them next to their register.
Right.
And she went through all of them and found mine, and she's like, it looks like you did pay, but you just left your card here because there was no tab. So I just like paid and like left my card there.
It's just paid and then like just didn't pick your card up from the bar and you're like,
Yeah.
I gotta go.
Yep.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yep.
Yeah. I had a meetup in Washington, Seattle, a long time ago. Like my first meetup
I think I was there.
No. I went to your place. We did the show. And then I went out to this bar somewhere in like North Seattle, and I hung out with a bunch of people. I remember that you weren't there because you probably would have kept me from being a total douchebag. I horribly hit on this very, very pretty college girl. And then I got like this box of gifts from people. And I'm like, oh, these are awesome. Like a bunch of really cool stuff. And in my blackout, I left it there at the bar and like staggered out and got a cab and never got any of that shit back. Like I went back the next day and I was like, hey, I'm really sorry about this, but like, I think I left a box of like really random weird gifts and everything. And they were like, yeah, no, if you found anything last night, we just threw it away. And I felt like the biggest piece of shit on the world. It was terrible. Because there was people that came from all over like Oregon and Washington State to come and hang out with me, and they brought me gifts, and then I was just so drunk. I got so wasted that I left it at the bar.
I just
apparently threw it away.
My story was like I thought I didn't pay and I felt bad, and I went back to do the right thing, and they were like, "Oh, you did actually pay, so you don't owe us anything." And I was like, "Yay!" I felt like I won something because I thought I owed them money, but I didn't.
That's cool. That's cool. But I mean, like, if you give your card at the bar, they'll charge it.
Sure.
You know, like
there was a whole bunch of they had the cards with the receipt wrapped around them for all these other cards that were left there, but mine was showing a clear tab.
Right. Okay, I get what you're saying.
And
okay,
I left my card there.
Right.
Yeah.
Not
it was
best situation for sure.
Disgusting, Jeff. I can't believe you did that to those people. You should be
I don't
yourself.
feel good about that. No, I feel bad, man. Like I think poorly of myself because of that fucking situation. Because like these are people who like they were like some of them were like handmade gifts and shit, right? Like what kind of a douchebag am I that like somebody brought me some
quite the douchebag apparently.
I know they crocheted me a gift.
All right. I'm gonna play a video now. Check this out.
The approaching 2024 election is a serious threat to the survival of this nation. After 4 years of the dictator policies coming out of Washington, D.C., and the outrageous violations of civil rights, a new and serious threat has emerged. Millions of Americans are hanging their hopes on Donald Trump getting a second term because, frankly, it's doubtful that the United States Constitution would survive another 4 years of...
I thought Trump wanted to get rid of the Constitution or something. Didn't he say that?
He's not a fan. He's not a fan. He's definitely not a fan.
Dictatorship. The Democrat Party, the party of slavery, the party of perversion, the party that kills children, the party of...
The party that kills children.
Dictator
The party
government.
that watches cuties.
Are saying that if Trump wins the 2024 election...
I hear Vito's a high-ranking Democrat.
Will refuse to certify the election.
God damn it.
That means
Shut
that Biden or whatever Democrat thug is in the White House, he, she, or it will simply refuse to leave, and a massive crackdown
You
on
mean
anyone who
Pennywise the
protests
Clown?
will begin. The war drums of a second civil war are beginning to sound. The United States was founded upon Christian principles to be a nation under God. The enemies of God and the haters of the United States have almost total control of every major institution, and they are determined to do whatever it takes to finally kill off the Christian heritage that is the foundation of everything good and decent, and to dismantle and eliminate the Constitution that is the foundation of law and order. Take those away, and the only thing standing between Americans and the forces of evil will be the Second Amendment.
The Second Amendment.
I have way more guns than Wild Bill does. Don't care.
Smart Americans will already be well.
I get so tired of this fucking Second Amendment dog shit. Like, it's always the same old fucking thing. These LARPing fucking old dipshits, like blah blah blah, Second Amendment, blah 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 blah, and like it's just these emasculated fucking dudes who are desperate to like kill a fucking Mexican trying to get into their fucking house, and that's what it's always all about. They don't care about any actual aspects of like the ability to maintain arms or anything like that. They don't actually fucking care. None of it is real. None of it is real. It's all manufactured bullshit. The truth of the matter is that these people don't care about rights. They don't care about what you believe. They don't care about this. They don't care about that. It's all pretendy times. It's all LARPing dog shit, and I'm exhausted by it. I'm really exhausted by it. I hate it. I hate everything about it.
A civil war between red and blue states.
Is it like raining where he is? Is he like outside and it's raining?
He lives in Florida, so probably.
And the USA as a world power, and that is the goal of the United Nations. Communist Asia, Socialist South America, and much of liberal Europe.
Communist Asia.
Communist Asia.
Of course, the religion of peace has been calling for death to America for decades, and the Democrats have flung open our borders for 1 million terrorists to embed themselves into our communities. There's only one thing I know of that could possibly turn this looming disaster away from the USA, and that is 2 Chronicles 7:14 in the Bible. It says, "If my people who are called by my name humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and will forgive their sin and heal their land." Listen up, America. These are days for faithful men.
What was that?
What the fuck does that even mean? Can I heal the land? The land is fine. There's nothing wrong with the land. What are you talking?
Men and women to fast and pray for the healing of America. At this point, I believe that dedicated prayer and fasting is the only hope for the United States. This Wild Bill for America.
I'm gonna agree with you. I'm gonna agree with you. Wild Bill, what I want you to do right now, I want you to just stop eating. I want you to fast. I want you to fast. I want you to not only fast, stop eating, stop drinking. I want you to also hold your breath as much as fucking possible. Right now, hold your breath, pinch your fucking nose, close your fucking mouth, and hold your breath as much as possible in the name of the Lord, so you can possibly, maybe, just fuck the fuck off this mortal coil, and I never have to hear from your dog shit again. All of this makes no fucking sense. It makes no sense.
Watching.
Well,
America, bless God again. I've got another one for you. I've got another one for you.
All right, fine. Before we, if you're making me watch Wild Bill, $40 and I can finally have another fucking shot. I fucking hate Wild Bill. I didn't even sign up for Wild Bill. Ben is holding me hostage to get to the things that I really want to rant about with Wild Bill. So if you, the audience, have ever loved your life, let me get a shot. Fuck. I hate you so much, Ben.
Good morning, everybody. It's time to expose the real racism in America. And it is the exact opposite of the narrative we hear every day, every hour from the Democrat Party. Racism would have died out in the USA a long time ago, except for one thing. The Democrats figured out that racism can be very profitable, both politically and financially. So the Democrat Party launched a nationwide campaign to create as much racism as they could. Teaching people to hate others based on skin color was the only way the Democrat Party could survive, because they knew that their morally depraved politics could never win elections in a nation of decent, honest voters. Manufactured racism is the top political tactic of the Democrat Party.
Manufactured racism.
For years, they have been howling about slavery and how America should give every black person millions of dollars because of slavery. They say that simply to buy votes for dishonest politicians, conveniently forgetting that slavery was 100% done by the Democrat Party.
Ben.
Yeah.
Apparently Methica is losing her fucking shit live right now.
Okay, time to go there and see what's up.
I sent it to you.
All right. Oh shit. Let's see.
Oh my fucking god, she's losing her shit.
All right, good night, people. I'm worthless. He's got a blonde girlfriend with big tits, and she looks like the girlfriend of his dreams. So have a good night. I'm deleting this. Josh has a new girlfriend, and it's not me. So good night.
What? Hold on. What is going on here?
This is the beginning of the stream?
Yes. We'll see how long it'll run before it gets taken down.
Yeah, well, how long was it?
Oh god, it's like an hour and...
No, fuck that. Fuck that. I guess she just like...
Oh, yeah, there it goes.
Yeah. Well...
And that the Republicans fought a major war to free the slaves from the Democrat slave masters. The Ku Klux Klan was 100% launched by the Democrat Party.
She said that Cobra cheated on her.
There's no way that's true.
I mean, Revelation News cheated on Shani.
But I think she was just trying to troll. I think she was just trying to troll the chat.
Well, maybe.
Jeff loves
maybe.
Wild
But
Bill
you
so
never
much
know.
because he's a great American. Slavery was 100% done by the Democrat Party.
There you go.
To violently stop the newly free...
Teddy, I'm gonna ruffle your fur.
Huh.
I'm gonna scruff your fucking fur right up.
slaves from participating in American politics. When the Democrats realized that they would never get their slaves back, they launched a campaign to use the welfare check to keep black families locked into a program of poverty and black children trapped in the worst schools. Margaret Sanger, the founder of Planned Parenthood, called blacks weeds and promised to exterminate as many as possible. That is why Planned Parenthood abortion clinics were deliberately put into black neighborhoods to kill black children.
Oh my God, Doug Tenable made this same argument.
like that's fascinating. Like, let's say all of this is true. So Wild Bill and then also Doug TenNapel, right? Both of them would then agree that we need to take kids that are raised in families of color, right? And make sure that they're put into really good schools so that they could overcome the barriers by which they were unfortunately thrust into because of their social status, right? They'd be cool with that. Bill would be cool with that. Doug TenNapel would be cool with that.
I have no idea.
Do you think Doug TenNapel? I'm asking a serious question. Do you think Doug TenNapel would be okay with a program to take impoverished black youth and give them a head start into a very good, prestigious school that has a good track record? Would he be cool with that?
You'd have to ask him.
Well, I'm just saying, because like if he is saying that obviously we see this historical situation where black youth are impoverished and set back, then we could maybe like help these kids out and like give them a head start, give them like some sort of what's a word? There's a word for it. What's a word? There's a word where like people have been like impoverished and you give them a little bit of a head start to make sure they can like kind of achieve as much as everybody else. What's that fucking word? Fuck. It'll come to me. But I wonder if Doug TenNapel and Wild Bill would be accepting of that. Or if we'll hear more.
Welfare checks were offered to black mothers as long as there was no father in the home. And because of that,
communism. That's right. Can we give these kids some communism?
Despicable tactic. 70% of black children grow up today without a father. For years, we've watched the Democrat Party operate under the assumption that black Americans are too stupid to run their own lives. Therefore, the Democrat Party must run it for them. For instance, the Democrats rage against voter ID laws because they cannot win honest elections. So the Democrats declare that voter ID laws disenfranchise black voters. In other words, they think that black citizens are too stupid to get a government ID to vote. So here's a Wild Bill bullet of truth for America. Racism in America will never end until the Democrat Party ceases to exist. This is Wild Bill for America. Thank you for watching, and America bless God again.
I hate this man so much. I hate him so much. Like literally nothing that he says makes any fucking sense.
All right. So now you want to watch the videos from this guy?
You gotta get the caption in. This randomly fucking happened to me. So there's a guy who used to go by the name of War Corp 666.
We watched a couple of his videos back in the old DP days. I remember he used to have a bunch of clocks on his wall that had all these different times from around the world.
Long time ago. Yeah, long
He had a
time ago.
cooking show too.
He still does his cooking show. It's very extra. I don't want to say anything further than that because I'm not trying to be mean to Dave. His name is Dave. It's not a dox. He publishes it. Like, it's totally fine.
TJ called him his botched clone.
Yes, that's why I've been making these jokes. Like, it's fine that I make these jokes. Like, everybody involved understands these jokes. But yeah, this used to be known as War Corpse. He's now known as Lord of the Patriarchy.
That is so cringe.
And, he randomly and for no fucking reason whatsoever decided to call me out. Me. Fucking me. Like, of all people. Like, okay, fine, fuck it. All right. I mean, sure, fuck it. Call me out.
Oh shit, hold on.
So I was actually scouring YouTube and
decided to check on the remnants of the Drunken Peasants. As you know, of course, TJ, Scotty, Paul left the Drunken Peasants and left Ben in with it. Well, I wouldn't actually say scouring the remnants as in scouring the ashes.
He is like the quintessential fat neckbeard guy. And that's fine. I'm sure he's a fine gentleman.
I have a lot to say about Dave.
Does he have like, is that the Seinfeld VHS collection up there on the top shelf back there?
I can't identify it, but I
like it.
guarantee you it's somewhere in that collection. Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Because the last video they posted of any substance was apparently Ben and Jeff Holiday. And my only question is, who the fuck is Jeff Holiday? It's a name I've not heard in a long time.
Well then, if you've heard, then you know who he is. Then, if you can remember not hearing it in a long time, it doesn't make sense what you're saying.
That's my question too. Is like, he's like, who the fuck is Jeff Holiday? I haven't heard that in a long time, which means he's heard of me. Which I don't know what he's heard of me. Like, is it the bad stuff from the blood sports era? Does he remember me from like the Kekistan Chatelet, my little Kekarinos kind of stuff? I wasn't around during Gamergate. This guy's a Gamergate dude. He's absolutely a Gamergate dude. Oh, dude.
I just remember the cooking and the clocks and the couple videos we watched.
If you pull up that video, the picture again of him like telling a girl that feminism
I thought you were going
sucks.
to play Dave. This is King Beard the 10th.
The 10th?
No, it's not. It's not. He looks almost exactly the same, except his beard isn't quite as long. His background is exactly the fucking same. Like, so this guy has been around forever. Dave has been around forever. So I don't know what he knows me from, but apparently he's got an issue with me. He's got an issue with the Drunken Peasants, which is understandable. I think you guys mentioned him like twice, and that maybe got him.
I think he made a video saying he liked us.
You think so?
Yeah, a long time ago we watched a video and he said he liked us, but he was also bitching about something that we did. But yeah,
all right.
But I don't know. I don't know. I don't know him. I don't know anything about him, really. But yeah, check this out. You sent this to me.
I did. This is good.
Thank you, President Biden. Thank you, President Biden, for being nothing but the biggest pile of donkey crap to ever occupy the Oval Office. Thank you for caring more about people that shouldn't be here in the first place than your own citizens. Thank you for basically bringing the social safety net to the breaking point. Really, thank you, President Biden, for the out-of-control inflation.
Did he lose his place?
I think so. Dave does have trouble reading sometimes. He has he drifts a bit, and he can't really quite figure out like where the fuck he's supposed to be.
He's got like dyslexophrenia.
Yeah, I think so. And he seems to be like, Dave seems to be an unwitting Trump supporter because he's stuck in this like rut where he has to believe a certain amount of things, right? It's very weird. It's very telling. Like his movie reviews are really fascinating. He'll play a trailer, like it starts to happen, and then all of a sudden he'll see a black woman. He's like, and of course it's gonna be a diversity hire. And it's like that heels versus baby face, fucking pronouns kind of shit.
Gender ambiguity.
Yeah. Current year fucking day.
You trying to California everything up?
Yeah, it's fucking weird, dude. It's super, super fucking weird. But he's been here forever. He's like the ancient grizzled wizard of dumb fuckery on the internet. It's really good. It's super cool.
I love having to sell a kidney to afford dinner. Thank you, President Biden, for making the world way, way less stable.
What do you mean?
Oh, Lord, I love that.
What do you mean?
It's so great. We might be on track for World War III, and who the hell doesn't want that?
He kind of, the way he's reading reminds me of Egghead.
Who doesn't want that?
Like, that's
a little bit.
Oh, no. A lot of bit. A whole lot of bit.
Egghead's way cooler than this fucking guy. Way cooler.
Should I take a poll?
Just play it. Just play it. Just play it.
Should I make a poll?
Don't let me forget to thank you for taking the U.S. from a world leader that everyone respected to a joke.
Okay.
Thanks for shutting off the pipelines.
Okay.
Making
Pause it. Biden shut down the Keystone Pipeline. One thing that's actually pretty important to note, we never turned on the Keystone Pipeline.
Yeah, you can't shut it down
did.
if it's not turned on.
You can't shut it down if it was never turned on. You can't, like, that's not a thing. You can't be like, thank you for shutting down the thing. We literally never turned on. It literally was not a thing. We only had 50 fucking people signed up to be for that job, and we never turned it on. Like, you can't get mad about that. That's dumb. That's so stupid.
That's more expensive, and then draining our reserves to, affect the price. Thank you, President Biden, for not standing up and dealing with the far left extremism in your own party. I know how much.
How's he supposed to deal with it? I mean, like, what's he supposed to do?
I don't think far left extremism is in Biden's party either. Like, me as a member, and I am actually a spokesperson of the Antifa Super Soldiers, we don't like Biden. We don't like him. We're not into him. We don't like Biden. So, like, you can't blame what we do on Biden because we don't like Biden. Sorry. Like,
you fear a screeching minority of children. Thank you, President Biden, for bringing ISIS, the Taliban, and Hamas back to power. I personally also...
Thank you, Biden.
Wait. Trump said that he destroyed ISIS. Trump said he destroyed ISIS, that they were destroyed.
This is why we can't have nice things, Biden.
Well, but how did Biden bring back a thing that was destroyed? Trump said he destroyed them. He destroyed all of ISIS. ISIS totally destroyed. Some people say, bad guys. I say, the worst guys. I destroyed them handily. No big deal. They're gone. Like, how is that Biden?
Who the fuck is this guy on the show with me? Who the fuck is he? I haven't heard from him in a while.
Wait, who? Me?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Also want to thank you for the dramatic increase in crime in this country.
Crime's down. Crime is down. Crime has been going down for the past 25 years. Crime is down. Crime has been going down for over 2 fucking decades in this country. What are you talking about? It's going down, bitch.
Walgreens around anymore because they all had to shut down.
My Walgreens is open.
Thank you, President Biden, for your federal prosecutors that won't deal with Antifa terrorists. But make sure to spend millions and millions of taxpayer dollars on prosecuting people that got mildly rowdy on the Capitol one January.
Mildly rowdy.
Oh. Okay, so the last time I looked it up, it was something like 800 prosecutions have been done since 2020 over the Antifa protests. Like a fuck ton of people got prosecuted. I don't know if Dave has been paying attention or not, but especially over here on the West Coast, when we were having all those Antifa fucking protests and shit, we had people black bag.
Line only go up. Gotta get these crime numbers up and to the moon.
Oh, true. Sorry. My bad. I'm not holding true to the.
I'll be right
to
back.
The plan. No, but the fact is like, it was something like 600 or 700 fucking people during all of those protests, the left protests, ended up getting prosecuted and had to serve like real big boy time. Big boy time. They went to fucking jail. There will always be this point where people will say, well, you know, like the Antifa people, they never actually like saw consequences of their actions, blah, blah, blah. That's bullshit. People went to prison. They went to fucking prison. They got black bagged by federal agents in fucking vans and taken to federal fucking prisons. And they did time. And they did that knowing that they would, right? And that is what it is. But also, the only way you can make this excuse for like the January 6th kind of things is if you paint this idea that nobody ever got arrested for being Antifa. But they did. They went to prison. Big boy fucking prison. They did. So, like, these people also on January 6th for doing, like, these crazy fucking terrorisms and actual, like, treasons also went to jail. Like, in the grand... I am not a big fan of authority. That might strike some of you as wild and might be like, Jeff, I thought he was a big guy in authority. But actually... I am not big on authority. And so I don't like the idea of people going to prison for exercising their rights to protest. I wouldn't like that for somebody who's doing something left-wing. I wouldn't like that for somebody who's doing something right-wing. I think that should be reserved specifically for extenuating circumstances. Do I have problems with authority? Yes, I do. I'll tell you what I have a problem with when it comes to authority. It's inside the question. Authority, I think, is the problem. I don't think authority is real. I think authority is a manufactured buffer that we have collectively decided to accept in order to be controlled. I think that authority is a wild concept to buffer ourselves inside of a safety zone by which we can operate. I don't believe in authority. I don't believe in a mandate of heaven. I don't believe in a mandate of government. I don't believe in a mandate of election either. I don't believe in any of that. I think it is dog shit. It is stupid. It is absolutely useless. I think that ultimately the will that propels us forward is less about what we are comfortable with and more what is going to serve the greater good. That's what I think.
All right. Back to this guy.
That sounds crazy. You could.
6th morn. Thank you, President Biden, for growing the divide in America rather than healing it. Also, I really appreciate that you think I'm a piece of dog shit just because I disagree with you politically.
He doesn't know who you are.
He doesn't know. Yeah, he doesn't know who you are, dude.
Thank you, President Biden, for keeping kids out of school. So a whole generation of America can be basically functionally illiterate.
Is he talking about during COVID?
I don't know. Take your time, Dave.
Finally,
I
I
know.
just want to thank you, President Biden, for bringing us closer to a civil war. Well, closer than we have been in a century. So thank you, you demented piece of monkey crap. What would you like to thank President Biden for? Don't forget to like and subscribe, but...
All right. So look, I want to say thank you, AIDS TJ, for telling us this very, very important set of values. But at the same time, all of this is worthless. None of this means anything. And I have to tell you, like, the thing is, too, dudes like Dave, dudes like Lord of Patriarchy, none of this he gives a shit about. He doesn't fucking care. This dude doesn't fucking care. He doesn't care about foreign fucking policy. He doesn't care about migrants. He's like, he lives in the fucking Midwest. He doesn't care about any of this dog shit. This dude lives in this one fucking little house all by himself with no friends and no fucking family, and all he has is just the ability to rant and rave and be fucking annoying. There's nothing else in Dave's life. His life is hollow. I don't think Dave has one friend. I don't think he has a single fucking friend. I don't think there's one person that Dave can call and be like, hey, can we go have a beer? I don't think he has that. I think this dude is miserable.
I have no idea.
Absolutely fucking miserable. I do have an idea.
Okay.
I do. And you know why I know this? Because this fucking guy is exactly like my biological brother. I never talk about my biological brother, but I have a biological brother. He's 12 years older than me, and he is the most insufferable fucking cunt on this planet. He has no friends. He talks to literally nobody. He's an opinionated, dastardly, shitty fucking dude who has the worst opinions on the fucking planet because he's isolated, he talks to no one, and he has no empathy for the rest of the human race. Dave is like my older brother. He is a miserable, alienated piece of shit who, for some reason, because of the information age, has found a way to infect the rest of us with his dog shit. That's what I think. That's what I think it is.
Cooking with Dave.
Cooking with Dave.
Cooking with Dave.
Yeah. Punching down, bud. There's no such thing as punching down on Dave. That you cannot punch down on Dave.
I don't think there's such a thing as punching down, period.
Well, you can't punch down on Dave because trying to punch down on Dave is the moment you sink your fist in, your fist goes into a gravity well to absolute disparity and dysfunction and embarrassment. Like, there's no bottom. Dave does not represent a level. It's the bottom. Dave, a.k.a. War Corpse, is actually the bottom. He is embarrassing.
Cooking with Dave, though. Gotta say.
Do you want to watch one of his cooking videos?
No.
More importantly, share my message of thanks with everyone in America, and especially President Biden.
Well, Joe Brandon is definitely watching your videos, War Corpse.
Dark Brandon. Check this out, bud.
Hello everyone, I'm Renowned Zero, and today we're going to be talking about Marvel and Pfizer apparently teaming up for a jab advocacy with the event.
This is one of his older videos.
Because that's exactly what we want to see when we watch, when we read, about the Avengers. We want to see them, talk about real life modern politics and garbage like this because people actually think we care about this. I don't care. It's like personal medical choice.
Oh, God.
But we're going to read this article from Pounding in the Comics. Marvel and Pfizer team up for jab advocacy starring the Avengers. And by the way, this artwork looks like shit. In Marvel's latest corporate promotional collaboration, Pfizer has commissioned the comic book publisher to publish a pro-jab advocacy story wherein the Avengers' efforts to save the world from one of their arch foes are equated to individuals keeping up to date on their shots and boosters. You can see this trash advertisement no one cares about. This is what people definitely want to read in comics. They don't want to read, Captain America taking on Nazis and Black Widow being a super spy and looking hot. No, we want to read about real world politics, apparently, according to Marvel, because they're so dumb and they want to destroy the greatest brand, one of the greatest brands ever made by the great Stan Lee, R.I.P. Greatest man, born and raised in the Bronx, from New York. Spider-Man, the greatest Marvel hero ever created. And now we get Peter Darker. Since the comics publication, Pfizer's official Twitter account has taken its hiding all negative replies. Of course they have, because they can never take criticism, and they can always put out garbage like they always do.
You suck ass.
Oh shit! First jab advocacy comic for its Marvel's commission. Last year, the publisher worked with a New York-based physician network, almost community care for Avengers. We are resilient. Its message roughly similar to the one found in Pfizer's issue.
Okay. Yeah. Sturgis. Yeah.
Essentially, bud.
Yeah, I don't know if I can handle him right now.
I don't know if I can either, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
We are resilient. Bud. Wait, is he talking bad about vaccinations?
Of course he is. That's why he moved from New York to Florida.
Wait. So is Sturgis like anti-vax?
Of course.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's like serious? Of course, dude. Just like Eric July and all them.
I don't know that these people are anti-vax. Really?
Are you shocked? Really?
Kind of.
He literally quit his job and moved from New York to Florida because his job in New York was going to make him get a vaccine. And yeah, Eric July is anti-vax, so of course Sturgis would be.
Oh my fucking god! Oh my god! What was he doing in New York?
I think he's like graphic design or something.
You know what I hate? So I've been like dealing with this for like a while on my channel for a really long time. For God, man, like 8 years now, I've been making videos countering anti-vax propaganda. I've done multi-part fucking series, an eight episode long series countering the biggest anti-vax fucking documentary they ever fucking made. I've done all this kind of shit, just trying to stem the fucking tide. And it didn't work. It didn't fucking work, dude. It did not work. All the shit that I did for 8 fucking years trying to fight anti-vaxxers, it didn't fucking work. It didn't work.
Yeah, I mean,
didn't work.
Yeah,
they are 10 times more powerful than they were when I started.
It's because of the virus and it becoming so politicized. That's really a big part of it. It's funny because I had an argument online with this guy the other day. He was saying that it's all the illegals sneaking across the border, bringing all the measles here. And it's like people cross the border legally, or like millions of them cross the border legally every day, and none of them get tested for measles. So how do you know it's not the legal immigrants? What makes you think it's the illegal? But
it's something like 85% of the people who are here illegally came over legally,
right?
And they just overstay their fucking visas,
right?
But they don't pay it.
But either way, it's in communities where there's less vaccination. That's where the measles comes back from.
Yes, and we know that there's data to support that. And the thing is, like, what people don't fucking get about this shit, like, what's so fucking crazy, measles is, like, by a factor of 20 more communicable to people than COVID. Measles is a fucking nightmare. It's a fucking nightmare. Measles is fucking awful. You look at like what we went through with the fucking COVID shit. Measles is 20 times more fucking communicable than COVID. And measles attacks the ocular nerves of children, and it makes kids blind. Blind. It fucking blinds children. If they don't die, they're blind. They're fucking blind. And so this idea of like COVID questioning, and then they move that into anti-vax, and they get all these crunchy fucking QAnon fucking moms and these Trump supporting fucking wingnut dickhead fucking moms, and they do all this dumb shit. Their kids are the ones that are gonna have to fucking deal with this shit. And what happens with their kids is their ocular nerves get eaten alive by measles. Do you have an idea what it means when you're a little kid and to feel a virus chewing your optic nerves inside your brain? That is what it does. That is what measles is. It's fucking horrifying. I've tried for 8, maybe 9 years now to fight against this shit, and it doesn't mean anything, dude. It doesn't mean a fucking thing. I've tried for so fucking long to make a fucking difference, and it doesn't matter. All it takes is one orange mango fucking Mussolini, some dickhead motherfucker with a bunch of goddamn golf courses to come along, and all these fucking dipshit fucking Karens, these overprivileged fucking Karens coming around, and the next thing you know, we're gonna have all their fucking kids with their ocular nerves eaten away by fucking measles. That's fucked up. It's fucked up.
So
it's why I'm so disillusioned as a YouTuber. It's why I don't fucking care anymore, man.
So Jeff, what you're saying is that you tried so hard and got so far, but in the end, it doesn't even matter.
Exactly what I
But yeah,
it's fucked up, man. It's so fucked up.
The whole the way that the pandemic became like a political issue really created a lot of that created the regression that you see now.
It did. It super did. Super did. And like the thing is like whatever. It is ultimately what it is. But like, you know, we won't understand the impacts of like all the bullshit that's going on.
You know, we had
years.
You know, in Washington, the highest paid public employee was the coach of Washington State University, and he ended up getting fired because he wouldn't get a vaccine. It's crazy.
Does not surprise me at all.
Yeah, but those Division I football coaches, if it's like a state university, they get paid millions.
Jeff.
It's insane.
I'm sorry, but most Americans are stupid.
That is true.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. You know what? You know what's so fucking weird about this whole fucking thing? What's so fucking crazy? Vaccine technology is one of the singularly greatest technological advances we've had ever. Like ever. We have, as a species, for hundreds of thousands of years. We have been at the mercy of fucking viruses, and we find a way to fight against those fucking viruses. It is one of the greatest technological advances we have ever found. And I'm not fucking around here. As a biology major, like, this is real talk. One of the best things we've ever fucking done. And now, on top of that, right now, the COVID vaccine that we figured out is done using mRNA. Next up, we're going to be using mRNA technology and CRISPR to make tailored vaccines so we stop suffering from things like colon cancer, lung cancer, kidney cancer, like all of the cancers. We're going to be able to make tailored vaccines for each individual person so cancer stops. We're right on the verge. We're like 3 years away. We're going to cure cancer using the technology we made from the COVID vaccine and CRISPR. Like, we're that fucking close. I'm not fucking around. I'm not blowing smoke up your ass. We're right fucking there. We're right there, dude. We're right on the precipice. If you've had a family member die from cancer, this means something to you.
I actually built a natural immunity to ass cancer.
By a lot of butt sex?
I don't want to say how I did it. But I built up a natural immunity to ass cancer.
But this is real though. This is real. We're like right on the precipice, man. We're right on the precipice of being able to like fix a lot of these fucking things. A lot of these things. And science will give us these answers. But while we see this develop, you're gonna see a whole slew of people trying to tell us how it's either illogical, a conspiracy, or the mark of the beast.
Or all of the above. Maybe it's an illogical conspiracy to give everyone the mark of the beast.
You're going to see all this shit happen in real fucking time, man. But like, this is some real shit. Like, we're right on the fucking verge. We're right on the verge. Like, my mom died of Alzheimer's. We're right on the verge of being able to like give people relief and maybe at least like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years reprieve from Alzheimer's. Like, we're right on the verge of that. Like, this shit means a lot to me. Mm-hmm. I think about this shit a lot. I look into this shit a lot. This is really cool. We're right on the fucking verge. But we got all these fucking dickheads trying to tell us how it's like the devil, or it's a psyop, or it's like government control. And fuck off.
Usually religion is like the commonality of between all of those kind of weird conspiracy theories.
Right.
Yeah.
It is absolutely. It's a way to make it an easy excuse.
That's even where flat Earth comes from, where they're like, oh, well, in the Bible it says the Earth is like this, so it has to be that way. So now I'm gonna, manipulate the bounds of reality to make that true in my own mind.
And you know why they do that? Because it's less work to think about. Yeah. Because people are addicted to not thinking. I think that's my opinion.
Yeah.
Anyway, this got heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pooped. I'm tired.
Yeah, I am too. I think we're gonna call it a night.
Hey, you know what? DP fam, all those motherfuckers out there in DP land, I love you. You're amazing. Also, check out the audio version of this fucking show. You can go see the pre-show. You can go see the brand new show, Word Vomit.
Word Vomit will launch in about 2 hours. In about 2 hours, the new show hosted by Billy the Fridge, Word Vomit, will go live in about 2 hours from right now, and I'll give you guys a link right now where you can find it. You can also listen to the pre-show. The pre-show's up now. So you can listen to the pre-show. You can use that link right there, or you can use, Apple Podcasts or Spotify or whatever you want.
And if you feel like me and Ben should make a podcast all about bitching about comic books, then let us know.
We're gonna add more original content to the audio stream. That's the plan. Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna go now. Thank you so much, everyone. Have a great night. We will see you next time. Goodbye.
Good night. Bye-bye.
In the beginning, there was nothing. And then there was the Drunken Peasants Podcast.
Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. From the strangest corners of the internet, gonna get TP'd by Billy and Ben. You know where you can find them at. Get ready, cause they're gonna kick your... Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants. Drunken Peasants.